an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Man, I can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hot sun in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one helped me, yeah. Now these bitches want a selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Okay. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys who walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you in static, I'ma leave you in static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and the ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. That grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on the beam, now you're Zordon. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me the deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy, in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And you can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Word to flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, yes, people. We are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur podcast. It's been a minute since we've done one of these people. This show in particular, where we discuss all things Manchester United, where we discuss all things Tottenham Hotspur people. So big up to everyone locked in. Big up everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. As always, both Manchester United and Spurs were in action today. Manchester United drawing 2-2 in one of the 3 p.m. kickoffs against Nottingham Forest. Late Ahmad goal, rescuing a point there. Tottenham losing at home to Chelsea again. That is a fixture that they do not win. And Chelsea win 1-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Like I said, big up to everyone in the chat already. Shouts to anyone who's watching this back. Please make sure you hit the like button on the video, though. Make sure you do that. Hit the like button on the video. Make sure you share this out across all the socials. Yes, it's flawless at Sarcasm City TV. That's at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter, Instagram, all that good stuff, people. And also, on top of that, make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell as well. Road to 16K here, Sarcasm City TV. Make sure you keep all your comments, all your questions, Manchester United, all Tottenham Hotspur related. Jess should be here shortly, people. But we have returned, and he's not been on the channel in a minute. But man like M. De Niro is in the building. My G, what you saying, man? You good?
Come on, my bro. Damn, man. Let's see.
Blessings, fam. You already know. Yeah, man. It's been a minute. Obviously, we spoke on Mud Bros, but it's been a minute since you've been over here. But yeah, man. Hope everything's blessed. Hope everything's good on your end as well. So, man, let's get to it, man. Yeah. You lot, the loss to Chelsea, thoughts on it, and also on top of that, 2 questions in one. Thoughts on Thomas Frank, because he seems someone who in your fan base divides opinion. Like some people swear by him, it seems, but then others are highly critical. So yeah, first and foremost, the game and the performance.
Well, it's just Spurs, man, innit? You get me, bro? Naturally, obviously, it's just Spurs, bro. Like, at the end of the day, when it comes to Chelsea, bro, there's no hope. Hence why on Mad Bros, I didn't give no verbal. I didn't do no pre-warning or pre-chattings. I just didn't even bother, bro. You understand? Like, Chelsea's like, what's it called? I can't even say they're like, what's the word that people use? Yeah, like, because we never beaten them. So how can they be your bogey team if you barely beat them? Do you get what I'm saying? So naturally, I feel like, bro, we're just, why for that? But we're just the dough that get clapped by them, man, every week. They're the team that, bro, anytime they come around, it's long. You understand? So yeah, man, it's Pete. But bro, like I say, there's not a lot to work with, bro, in the squad, bro. You understand? I don't
So is
think
that where you're at? You're looking at the quality of the
yeah,
squad.
bro. The quality of the squad is peak, fam. Bro, like, I was looking at this window and I said this, bro. That's why I was so hurt, fam, when we didn't get Eze, bro. I said this, bro. I knew that if we can get like a Eze and what's it called? Like obviously get Eze, get like who was it? There was somebody else that we were meant to get at the time, but obviously right now my mind's a bit scrum. But obviously we had another player that we could have got. And I feel like if we had signed Eze and then the other player who was on my mind, I'm having a blank moment, but at the time, but I reckon that would have been 2 better signings than obviously getting like a Kolo Muani and a Simmons, innit? You understand? It's nothing against Simmons. I think Simmons is good in it, but I never thought he was like, oh my gosh. Like, do you know what I'm saying? So when people are cooking him and saying, oh, bro, what did you think he was going to be? What, Superman? Bro, the guy was never going to come here and save man's team, bro. Like, it was never going to happen, bro. You understand? Like, he was just a good addition, but we were meant to add on top of him. Hence why I was hoping on that last day, now that we had Simmons, I was hoping we'd get a Lookman or something. You understand? Because at least then, you know what I'm saying? You can do so, you can work with that, and you got a Lookman, and then obviously like we work with whatever's there because Lookman would have been on the left anyways. The left is where man lacked the most anyways. On the right, it's not that great, but it's still the left, in my opinion, where we lack the most because you're bringing me, what's it called, Odebear, like you're bringing me Toe, but bro, these Bres are meant to be Bres, in my opinion, that are breaking in. They shouldn't be main first team starters, bro. You understand? They should not be first team starters. So, bro, it's just long, man. Like, I don't even think, even like the defense. I don't even think the defense is like that bad, bro. Like, I don't look at the defense. Like, the defense is something you can get through if you have a good attack. But where a man hasn't got a good attack, it makes the defense look whack. and it makes obviously the whole from the sorry makes the defense look whack, and then obviously as a whole we just look whack. The midfield, yeah, we ain't got no proper six, bro. Like Paulinho's a six, but still, like, bro, we need more than just him. We need a creative player, and then we
Saying
need
someone to
another.
press the ball.
Yeah, bro, man need a creative player and a six. But like, obviously, like I say, Paulinho's one six, but I'm talking about depth, as in we need two. I don't want just one. We need two because now when he's having a it's like, even though I wouldn't say he's really had like a bad game, but if he's having a bad game, brother, who's gonna step in to come and do the six job properly for man? The midfield, in my opinion, is where the game is won and lost, anyways. You understand? A game gets won and lost, in my opinion, from midfield, regardless of what anybody says. Because when the midfield are getting piped, bro, your team is getting cooked, bro. Hence why United, bro, will have problems in certain games because their midfield gets cooked and then it's fucked, and then it makes the defense look bad, but the defense ain't even that bad, bro. You
Right.
understand? And that's why I say that games are won and lost in midfield, bro. Because when you look at it like this, yeah, Arsenal, well, the reason why Arsenal are so hard to break down is because you now got to get past Rice and them, man.
Mm.
Yeah. Then even when you get past Rice and them, man, you now have to get past Gabriel and them, man, and
Yeah,
Timber.
yeah.
Like it's long, bro. Because
Right,
the
right.
wall of defense is just peak, bro. It's not to
Mm.
do with the fact that they park 11 man back behind the ball when they're getting attacked or no. It's because the quality of man that they have in their team is dark. They've got a flipping six or CM that can flip and score goals, bro, as a striker, bro. Do you know how crazy that is, bro? Like, fam, and then
And
man's here depending on man's centre backs to score goals for man, bro. If you look at the Spurs games of who have scored goals for us, it's not man
XP.
strikers and that, bro.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Man
I
centre
am.
backs are scoring. Bro, Paulinho had even a little run of scoring, bro.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
guy
yeah.
weren't
You
doing
had
that at Fulham, bro. We weren't doing that at Fulham. This is what I'm saying. So it's just like fam, like it's what's it called? What I'm trying to show guys is that, bro,
no go.
like it's not it's easy to say manager this, manager a style of play. Bro, even if man wanted to implement a style of play, bro, how can you do that?
Mm.
The team ain't good enough, bro. Like I can't lie,
Right.
bro. And like I said, I'll give him 10 games. To be fair, the Bray even won the 5 out of the 10 that I was talking about, G. To
Yeah.
be fair to him. But at the end of the day, yeah, the manager can do better, of course. But bro, you can only do what you do work with what you're given. And like I say, football's about balance, bro. Yeah. Balance comes a long way in football. Hence why if you had a team and you bought Messi, Ronaldo, Mbappe, Neymar, and put them all in the same team, that team will not thrive, bro. I promise you,
Facts. I
because there's
agreed.
no balance in that, bro.
Balancing.
So
Yeah, 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 yeah.
exactly. So balance is what makes a team good. Arsenal have balance. It's not that their team, and it's mad how I have to refer to them pussies, but man has to be real. Yeah, it's not that their team, every player in their team is cold, but the balance is there, bro. You got two centre backs who are solid. You got a right back who's solid. The left back ain't even that solid, bro. But because of them, man, and he can at least kick ball, the balance is there, bro. You understand? Your six, the CDMs and that, bro. Like, sorry, your six. You got Rice, you got Zubamendi. Yeah, you're given two different things by two different players. So if one ain't working, you're gonna use the other. The balance is there. Man, I got players that you can rotate, bro, and just give your team balance. Whereas us, man, there ain't no balance. Van der Ven is one-footed, so he's not really gonna be able to do much. You understand?
Mhm.
Romero seems to only be fit when he plays for Argentina. So
He played
that's
today though. He
seem
was out there today. He
yeah,
was
no,
out there
he's a
today.
pussy, bro. He's a pussy. You understand? That bro, if he left my club, I wouldn't blink an eye, bro.
Why
You
you like that
understand?
with it?
No,
Spurs?
he's a pussy, fam, bro. That guy's a giant man, bro. I feel like when he plays for Spurs, he don't take shit seriously, bro. I feel like when he's at Spurs, like
It's a joke thing.
he's just because he ain't got no competition. So he's just chilling, bro.
So he's
He's just
comfortable
chilling, bro.
type
He's
of thing.
comfortable, bro. The guy's chilling, bro. Guy is just there. Yeah, I said no to what was it, Real Madrid or whatever. Yeah, not ready. Yeah, bro. Shut up, bro. You go Real Madrid, bro. You sit on the bench for Pinjot, man. And then, bro, next we got Pedro Porro. He's not good, bro. I'm showing you, man, he is not good. But the difference is it's so mad how it's like what I say with Bruno, yeah.
Well,
It's like Bruno's not good, but at the same time, bro, like man just playing because out of a out of the bunch, bro, it seems like he's the best one, which says a lot, bro, about the
tells
squad.
you it tells you a
This
lot.
is
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah, yeah.
saying.
Just the best
This is
one.
what
Yeah,
why I start. That's why when sometimes United fans are like, get rid of Bruno. I understand. I want to. If I was a United fan, I would even say get rid of Bruno, and I'll keep
yeah,
screaming. I
yeah,
understand, but it's like when you actually look at the perspective of the manager, it's like, bro, yeah, I can take him out the team, but then what? Do you get what? Because you remember,
you
yeah,
need
we
to
need
do
to
better.
remember. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is what I'm saying. Because remember, yeah, we look at the manager and say, oh, why is the manager playing my man? Bro, there's probably man in the higher up saying, buddy, you have to play my man, you know? Like whether you like it or not, this is football works like this. It's mad. Because I
people
remember,
mention that.
bro,
Go
it's
on,
true. But I'm telling you, because I remember when I was in academy, yeah, there
go
used to
on.
be certain men that were not good, bro. But the higher ups, they had like I don't know what was going on, but behind closed doors between
Mm,
families and the higher ups. But higher ups are saying my man needs to play. It doesn't matter what anybody else does. It doesn't matter if my man is better than my man. This player needs to play. Do you understand? So
mm,
that's why sometimes when man here, I understand it and I would scream at myself. I'm not saying that we should now stop saying, oh, why is he playing Bruno? No, I'm not saying that, but
mm.
I'm saying that when you actually look at these perspectives and really think about it, bro, the manager, bro, them man will probably be saying, brother, this guy's man's captain, but you better play him, you know. Do you know what I'm saying? In their eyes, when you've looked at it, the higher ups think Bruno is good, bro. Do you get it?
Yeah, they do
So
rate him, and that's
yeah,
where
bro.
like I always criticize the man. Let's say that is happening, and then people say, "Oh, the manager has to play him." Well, you're a yes man, then so I don't want you at the club. If that's the
Exactly,
case, if
bro.
you are being dictated to who you can and can't play, I don't want you at the football club.
This is
That's
it,
where I
bro.
stand. I don't
But
want you
it's
at the club.
but that's the thing, bro. At the same time, when we look at it again, though, my bro, I understand that. I agree. But then when we look at it at the same time, it's like, bro, you might not want me, but I'm the manager, but I'm trying to stay at the club. I don't want to leave. You
Yeah,
get
but you
me?
know what that means? That means that you know what it is. You don't want what's best for the football club then. So
Yeah,
then I don't want you even more so. Like that's
but
where I'm at with that. Let's say he does like what you're
mhm,
saying is correct, and he's like, yo, I want to be at the club. So
yeah,
you're willing, if you're willing to manage at a club where you are being dictated to on who you can and can't pick, and you're going to live and die by, and you think a player is detrimental to what's going on, and you think he's going to be a problem, you deserve all the criticism that comes with it for
no,
playing him.
definitely. But that's
Yeah,
the thing, bro. Like, I
yeah,
agree, but I know that, bro, if I'm a manager, me personally, I'm thinking, fuck that, bro. Man's trying to make this work then. Because I'm not trying to leave. So I'm just gonna have to fall on that bridge. You
yeah.
get
You
what I'm saying?
fall on that
Yeah, bro.
sword. You know what
Bro,
I'm
fall on
saying?
that bridge still.
People will
And
defend you. Well, go on, go
yeah,
on, go on.
bro. But that's not I agree. I agree, but I just like I
Yeah.
just look at these perspectives. So now when I'm looking at Pedro Porro, I'm thinking, bro. Like man could take you out the team, but
Mhm.
then who's man gonna play? You understand? I can play Jed Spence there, but I know Jed Spence won't bring one thing that he brings, which is kind of what we flipping need, which is
Mhm.
getting a 1 or 2 goal, pivotal goal, which is what Pedro can do. You understand? Because he's got
Right.
that certain times, like them 1 or 2 pivotal goals that man needed in a season, my bro. So yeah, man, like it's not 30, bro, because if Jed Spence gets injured today, God forbid, bro, we're finished, bro. Bro, man, I forgot to start looking back at these Ben Davis, man, and all of that, bro.
I said Ben
Like,
Davis, bro. That's
bro, it's
peak.
crazy,
I
bro. The
said
Bear's been in this club. That guy stole a
I
living,
said
bro.
Ben Davis, yo.
Brother,
How long's
he
he been at
stole
your
a
club?
living.
How long's
Bro,
he
I
been
don't
there?
even know, but I know he's been there since I was a youth. So, for the fact he's been there since I was a youth, it says a lot, G.
Man, I
Like,
said Ben Davis, yo. That is yeah,
bro,
because
it's
they'll just pop up
crazy,
like you gotta be playing. It's like, yo, Ben Davis is there. It's like Martin. Ben Davis, you
bro.
know.
I'm telling you, my brother, bro. This is what I'm saying. So it's like, bro, like, yeah, man are working with guys like Ben Davis still. And the maddest part about Ben Davis that makes me laugh, the funny part that makes me laugh about Ben Davis is the fact that, like, the Br's dead, but he's not even that dead, bro. You get what I'm saying? If you put him in like a Brighton or them type of team, he'd be alright. But bro, like fam, like it's dark, bro. Like, bro, man, are still using Ben Davis to this day. I'm pretty sure the Br's like 30 something, bro.
Let me
You
check
get what I'm
this. I'm
saying?
actually check the number. Let me check, man. Let me check.
Bro,
Let me
I'm
check.
pretty sure he's like 30
Let me
something,
check.
bro.
Let me say Ben Davis. He is. He's only 32.
Yeah,
He's
bro.
only 32,
That's
yo.
what I'm saying, bro. I'm
Man's
pretty
been
sure you
there,
got.
yo, he's been at your club since 2014, 15, yo. Man
Bro, I
joined
told you since I
2014. Man's
was a
been there
youth, bro.
11
When
years.
I was really on the roads, bro,
Yeah,
crashing it.
yeah.
You get me, bro? Like, bro, man's been out here, bro. You get me, bro? So I've transitioned from a whole nother lifestyle to a different lifestyle. My man's still at my club, bro. It's crazy to me, my bro.
Yeah.
Like, this is what I'm
I hear
saying,
you.
fam. That's what I'm saying.
Shout
So, bro, like, fam. Yeah, it's long, bro. I don't even because, bro, like think about it like this, yeah. Man, I'm
out.
still working with man like Ben Davis, yeah. Then we
Yeah,
got
yeah.
that Viking brother that just should be in like a movie or something,
Wait, who's the vacuum,
bro.
bro?
The
Who you
Viking brother, he
talking
may as
about?
well, bro. He may as well act as four, bro, instead of playing football,
Oh, you
bro.
talking about Dragonson?
Yeah, bro. He may as well
Yeah,
act as
yeah.
four instead of playing football. Like that, bro, is not
You're
a
a fan.
football. Nah,
You know,
man, he's dead, man. I can't lie, he's
is he that
washed.
bad?
He's washed. He's washed.
Nah,
The guy.
you just done with him like that.
Bro,
Fans.
he's the example of being 6 foot,
Mm.
yeah, and it's pointless, bro. He may as well have been like a dwarf. No offense to my dwarf, shout out them, but like he may as well have been one because, bro, his height is useless, bro. He doesn't know how to use it, bro. So what's the point? Like there's certain man that are like 6 foot, at least man like Peter Crouch and them man, they knew how to use their height, bro. This guy is
Yeah,
6 foot, bro, and man's trying to wrestle guys like
yeah.
Roman
You
Reigns,
mentioned
bro.
this because you mentioned this a lot.
Bro,
Uh,
man, bro. One day I'm gonna do a video, yeah, and then I'm gonna put Roman Reigns like body slamming somebody, and then you'll see the same thing of what this guy does in a football pitch, bro.
yeah,
I
yeah.
promise you, G. I promise you, bro.
You've been
He's
mentioning
finished.
this, man.
It's finished.
You've been mentioning this. Yeah,
From
it's
the
crazy.
first day he stepped on the pitch, I said, "Bro, who is this, bro?" You know, the ones there, bro. Like I remember, bro, and then, yeah, man, yeah, it's not looking good, bro. Like it's just yeah, it's long. Like I look at other teams and. Like it's just like to me, I just look at Spurs' scouting and I'm thinking, bro, like Newcastle got this, what's his name, Walt
Oh,
Marder or
Baltimore,
whatever.
he's talking about.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
saying yeah,
Baltimore.
bro. And I remember I see my man in what's it called, the Bundesliga, and
Yeah.
yeah. And I was thinking,
Mhm.
bro, why did we just grab a brayer like this, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
why
what
is
the hell?
man are looking for the Solanke and that? My man could just grab brayers like that, fam, bro. Like it doesn't make sense to me, bro. Solanke's prem proven, bro. Prem proven when my man came to the Spurs stadium and was missing sitters, bro. Bro, allow me, bro. I'm not trying to hear that, bro. I've
You're trying
seen
to
all these
another
players.
guy.
This is why I don't get gas. This is why when we bought these guys, you can go check
Yeah,
episodes
yeah, yeah.
when, bro, man never said, oh yeah, gas. We got, bro. Why do I want Solanke for, bro? Don't need Solanke,
That's
bro. This
not
and
having it, you know.
bro, you know that's the and this is the thing, yeah. My cousin was even saying to me because obviously I was saying to
Bro.
him today that oh yeah, man, what's it called? Obviously I'm jumping on here today, and he was like,
Mm.
oh, I would do the podcast thing, but like, don't you think it's mad that like obviously some of these people could hear what you're saying and you see them in real life? I said, but I'll tell them the same thing, fam. Bro, what do you think this is, bro? Bro, like, bro, man, like you probably nice people as a person, but brother, this is business, bro.
This is
This
business,
ain't,
yo. I know
bro, this
you
is
and I know
business.
you well enough, man, because
Yeah,
I've
nah,
said
nah,
certain shit to you and you've
bro.
responded like we on a pod. And I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro,
yeah, yeah. I get it. But I was like, oh,
bro,
what you mean?
bro. I'm telling you,
I was
bro.
like,
This
yo,
is business, bro. This is business. This ain't about oh yeah, bro. He's a good guy, bro. Man doesn't
yeah,
give a
yeah,
toss,
yeah.
bro. Bro, man don't watch football. You think I'm taking 90 minutes out of my day to care about him being a good guy, bro? I will never
Yo,
ever.
what's up with it, yo?
This is
That's
the
the
what
name
I'm
of the
saying,
podcast.
my bro. This is what I'm saying.
Oh,
I'm saying to people, yeah, there's a difference in it, yeah, in
yeah,
this
yeah,
thing. Yeah. Now, one thing I don't do is I will never go online and start
yeah.
abusing a man and his family. No.
Family, yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
That's
I
what you
will
do.
but I will abuse your football skills. Bro, I will abuse your football skills. I don't give a toss. Bro, if you're not
Yeah,
scoring, man's gonna tell you you're not scoring, G.
yeah,
If you're playing like Roman Reigns on the football field, man's gonna tell you you're playing like Roman Reigns, bro. You
yeah.
understand? So man's
Right.
seeing this thing, and I clocked it. I just said, bro, like that's what I said to my cousin. I said, bro, if I see Solanke now, I'll tell him, bro, you're my guy, but you're washed. It's dark. You know what I'm saying? You're my guy, but you're washed, bro. You understand? And it's and I
Is your
and
cousin a Spurs fan as well?
Now he supports Arsenal more
Oh, you
time.
Arsenal. Okay, all right, go on, carry
Flipping
on, carry
pussy,
on.
bro. That flipping pussy, bro. Anyways, yeah,
I was
man.
gonna say if you Spurs, bring him, man. I want to chat to him, but go on,
Bro,
carry on.
bro, listen, bro, there, bro. Trust me, bro. But you see where it is, my bro. Yeah. So now,
Go on.
yeah, I'm showing my man. I was saying, bro, listen, I told him the same ways, and this is the thing. I'm not afraid. If I was afraid, man wouldn't be on it.
Yeah,
Man's
yeah,
not
yeah,
afraid.
yeah.
Man has to put this out there. These footballers, I know them, bro. I even talk about my own brethren on here, bro. My
Word.
actual guy, which is Mad
Actual bread.
Wake, bro.
Yeah,
I know
yeah.
Mad Wake, bro. That's my guy, bro. But if he's not playing, man's gonna put it on here and say, bro, he's playing dead. It doesn't matter.
Nah, I
It
hear you.
doesn't matter. Like
Nah,
that's
I hear
just how
you.
I am, bro. Even my brethrens know if you're doing something that's silly
That's dead.
and
Yeah, you're gonna
a
say.
man's gonna tell you. So that's
Yeah,
why when man's even crashing on these players, I can put the jokes in there. But man means what I'm saying, bro. I mean what I'm saying, bro. Like
I get you.
man see all these players, bro, and that's why I say that, bro. Xavi Simmons, bro. One thing I'm gonna say, bro, get in the gym, fam, because this is the Premier League, bro. This is not
Mm,
Bundesliga, bro. Man can't
yes,
just
mate.
be getting pushed about like Brian Gill and that. You're not Brian Georgie. You understand? So that's another thing I just want to put out there. You can't be doing that.
I said,
And
yo, you ain't Brian Gill, man. This ain't
nah,
it.
bro,
This
you're not
ain't it.
Brian Gill,
Yeah.
bro. Because this is what I'm saying. Bare people say the Prem is not this and that, bro. If the Prem went this and that, why do you bare man come here and just get moved
Mm,
to, bro? Bare man come here, they get moved to by John McGinn and that, and you're telling me the Prem is easy. Bro, you come play, bro, the Prem ain't easy. That's what I say. When this is another thing, yeah. This is why I've never been a fan of
mm,
this. Oh, I like technical footballers. Brother, I don't
mm.
care if you're technical or you're not technical. Brother, do your job.
Oh,
That's what
yeah,
I'm here
yeah,
to see.
yeah.
So if you're pace and power, yeah,
You
if
pay
you're
some
pace
power.
and power and you're getting me goals and you're winning me games, I don't care about technical ability, bro. We've seen how man them are now screaming free the client because them man there had technical ability but couldn't do anything on the pitch, bro. You understand? Them man
Yeah,
there getting put on the pitch and getting subbed off on the same game. You understand? So man's not
facts.
trying to hear this technical whatever, whatever. I've never been on that. Hence why when people used to come with this Ronaldo Messi debate and that,
Mm,
I think Messi, yes, Messi is the better footballer all round.
yeah,
But bro,
agreed.
if you're telling me, yeah, if you're telling me, bro, yeah, at that time, point of time, who do I want as a gunman on the field that I know will just gunman quick for me? Yeah, I when I say gunman, because you see where it is, Messi. I know Messi can do things on his own. I'm not saying that special player, but what I mean is that you see Ronaldo, bro. Ronaldo's a gunman, bro. You understand? In that point of time, was just a gunman. Yeah, and that's why I say if I just want a gunman quick, somebody that's selfish that I know he might just gun down like 10 man. He might get killed after, but he's gonna gun down 10 man quickly for me, bro.
I hear
Yeah,
you.
man will go there. So that's what I say, bro. The point of the matter is, anyways, bro. The point of the matter is, listen, Spurs, we ain't got no gunmen. We have certain technical ballers, but that doesn't mean nothing in the Premier League to me, anyways. Hence why people are like, oh, saying Shirky, don't ruin Shirky. Bro, that's why Bear Man come here is dark. It's not easy, bro. You understand? It's not easy.
I, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
why I
yeah, yeah.
say Lookman and them man, people were saying, yeah, but Lookman played there before. It's not the same Lookman, G. It's a new
Mm.
Lookman, bro.
It's a new look,
Lookman
man.
in
Yeah.
this league, you see what my man's doing over there? It works here, bro, because
Mm.
the Premier clocked is a lot of it's about how it's got a lot of power in it, and you need to be
Yes.
strong, bro. You can't be in the Prem and not be strong. And a lot of the Spurs players are not strong. Man are going into tackles like gal, bro. Man are scared and that, bro. You're worried about your toenails and that. But brother, this is football, G. Man need to go into tackles firmly. I remember last season or the season before, my dad always used to say like, bro,
Good.
why do these Spurs players tackle so half-heartedly? They
Mm.
don't go into tackles properly.
It's not full.
Like
Yeah.
it's not there's no full tackling. And then now, man's looking at this team and it's soft, bro. This is the type of team where if somebody gets into beef on the pitch, man are just gonna stand there and watch, bro.
Mm.
I'm telling you, bro. Like this is how dark it is. I remember playing for a team like that one time where I knew that if I get into problems with this other team
You
on a
know that they're
Sunday
not gonna
league,
back you
no
whatsoever.
one's back in line.
Yeah,
So I
yeah,
may
yeah,
as well
yeah.
just stay out of it. Be
Yeah.
half-eyed with them. You know
Stay
them one
how? Yeah,
day,
yeah, yeah.
bro. This is what I'm saying. So, bro, like
Mm.
Spurs, we have no heart. There's no
Mm.
leaders in there. Romero's not a leader. Like, there's no leaders in there. Everybody's just there living vibes. You got a nice training pitch, nice stadium. You go week in, week out. The fans are soft as well because you got all of these flipping fans. If I go in, I might on these fans will get long, so I'm not even gonna bother because it might get us cancelled. So I'm not gonna do that. But like, there's certain fans in this fan base that are so soft, bro, and they're bare crybabies and bro, like they're talking about Spurs' history. Brother, this is not 1962, 1964. This is 2025, G. So man doesn't care about 1960s, bro. All you man that talk about night, this is the one thing I'll say. All you Spurs fans that were alive in the 1960s, shout out you, man. But this is 2025. Man
Hey,
doesn't give a toss about what man won in the 90s, in the 90s and that. Man's talking the 2000s, G. You understand? The 2025, all of this time, bro, what has man done? Nothing. And you're telling me, you're talking about, you're on paper, Spurs are, shut your mouth.
shut
Just
your
shut
mouth.
up. Bro, I don't want to hear that nonsense, bro. People always talk, bro. There's one bray I'm atting as well, bro. Man, talk about football didn't begin in 2025, brother. Well, it's 2025. So what do you want to do? Hence why I always cook Arsenal. Arsenal talk about 2005, 2005. Half of the man in my generation was
Facts.
sipping milk from the flipping, what's it called? From the little baby thing. At the time, they don't even know what they were doing. So how can an Arsenal fan who was born in the 2000s chat to me about
Yeah,
Prem? I'm not trying to hear that, bro. So this is what I say. Bro, I'm even getting vexed now. Bro, this is what I say, bro.
all right.
These Spurs fans, bro, stop talking like Spurs are some big boy team, bro. Man, I'm not a big boy team. When we're a big boy team is when man see us win a Prem or a Champs, G. That's when I'll start thinking we're a bit. Until then, yeah, we're gonna keep going around in a circle because guys are soft. Guys just let the higher ups do what they want. The guy told me Levy would never leave. Look at you now, you flipping wallad. I can even go back to that episode of when man came in the comments was trying to come verbal
Trying
to
to tell
verbal
you,
with me,
yeah, you trying to
telling me,
verbal
oh
you about
yeah,
it.
Levy would never leave. This guy, you know what it is?
And
He's lucky, bro. He's just lucky that you see me, bro. Obviously, I just come as a guest, bro. If I had a channel, bro, I would cook this guy every week
you know
because
what?
he's good.
You need a hey, I'm telling you this now. I'm De Niro.
Bro,
You need a channel. Well, go on, carry on.
bro,
You need a channel. Trust me. I'm telling you. You need a channel. I'm telling you right now. You need a channel. Jazz, big up as well. Hope you're blessed, fam.
big up, my bro. Come on, man. But yeah,
Go
man.
on, carry on. I didn't mean
Yo,
to come
yo,
up, but I'm just
yo.
saying, yo. I don't think I've ever said that to you, but yes, you
Bro,
definitely
because
need
he's
a
got a little,
You
you know,
always
I
saying that.
clocked. Big up, my bro. He's got a cult following, that brother. Yeah.
channel.
And you see where it is, bro. Man, know where I'm at in this, bro. But do you know what it is? I'm trying to save for a day when my point just comes to fruition. Because
Yeah,
he's the
yeah, yeah.
same bread that's screaming, oh, guys are on Thomas Frank. Bro, the guy, bro, think about it like this. This guy was Ange out quick, bro. He was saying Ange. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
This bread is replicating certain things that my man's doing, and you're saying, "Oh, I can't believe Spurs fans on Thomas Frank, bro. Bro, he's some weird guy, bro." But you know what it is, bro. Man's gonna deal with him in due time. In due
Facts.
time, man's gonna, because I know he ain't never come across a bread like me, and I've seen him on other channels losing his mind with that Nottingham Forest brother. So man's ready to really chat to this bread, bro, and make him lose it, because I know I can make him rage quit just the way Lee Gunner does it, bro. Trust me. So bro, man, are just lucky that I'm not full fruition. The day I become full fruition on here, hence why certain man will never, I promise you, bro, they'll never invite me because I'll cook you, bro. I ain't seen what's my man's name in a minute, bro. Sard,
Who?
bro. I ain't seen Sard for how long?
Shout out, Sadio. Shout out. Oh shit. Oh my god. Yo, if you still there, you lot continue to run up the likes, man. Go on, fam. And big up you lot in the chat. Get any questions in that you lot have as well, man. As your connection got them, De Niro.
Yeah,
Yo,
his connection went down. You just
yes,
you
connection went down.
just got dropped.
Just want to say you all right. Not that I was questioning you, but I gotta give you your props and your flowers when, because if you was wrong, I'll be sat here saying you was wrong. You was right. Not so much just about the game today against Chelsea, just in general. Like your criticism early on in the season was very, very justified. So it's not a shock to you.
Uh,
What do you think about the revisionism? I'm sure you've seen it on your timeline and from certain others before we go back to Mdenero.
I don't know what you're talking about because against
Not
Everton,
seen it.
everything was fine.
Shut up.
No. Of course, against after Everton, everybody saw that we
I'm still
scored.
listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, like, cause now after Everton, everybody was sitting there saying, "Hey, what a good performance against Everton away." And the Spurs admin, hey, obviously big up engineers for all the time. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. But the Spurs admin is tweeting stuff like, "First team to ever beat Everton. First team to ever beat Everton at the new stadium," and all that. And everybody was happy as hell, winning 3-0. When two of them goals came from set pieces yet again,
Yeah, yeah,
and
yeah.
then a late goal when Everton's pushing for the win.
Mm-hmm,
But
mm-hmm.
hey, if this is what people if this is what people makes happy, cool. And like the guy's a top guffer, top guffer. Can't you can't? Why would you hate him? I don't get why you would want him out of here. So yeah, man.
No.
Like I don't get it. Me personally, I don't get why. I don't get the energy switch. I don't get the energy switch personally. Like everything's fine. Like the performance has been like this, and we played up against a Chelsea that we don't beat. We don't beat Chelsea, so I don't know why people are so angry. I'm very confused. Very confused.
Back to your joke, man. Back to you, Abdul, what you were saying about Spurs and everything.
Yeah, man. No, I was saying that, bro. Like, yeah, man. Like, bro, certain man, I ain't seen them in a minute since man spoke to them, bro. And that was last season, cuz you get me. So, bro, like I say, fam, like certain Spurs fans, bro, are the reason why this club is in the predicament. This Spurs thing is from the top all the way to the bottom, G. You understand? The only reason why I'm saying in due time is because I'm waiting for to see if certain things happen. Yeah, that I've wanted to happen. Because when they happen, we will see the changes. And I've called
Yeah.
these certain things to happen, and you'll see the change. And when if they happen, and when the changes start, I'm gonna say, "See, I told you," and you didn't want to listen. You understand? Because it's so funny how, like I say, when man said Levy can leave, if man just put the pressure, what happened?
Mhm.
Man didn't even really need to put the pressure. Bray even ended up leaving anyway. But the point of the matter is, his brother tried to tell me he can never leave. What do you mean he can never leave, brother? So you're telling me that in a flipping workplace, and I used the example, I remember I said, bro,
Talk
in a
about
workplace, anybody can leave. Nobody is above the workplace, G. You
Mhm,
understand? You are
mhm.
all disposable, bro. Unless you're doing something, bro, I don't know, but you're all disposable. So my man got disposable. He left, he might have left on his own accord, and people are saying, yeah, but he's still Enoch and that. Bro, the fact of the matter is the Brer left. I don't care if it's still Enoch or it's not Enoch or whatever, bro. He's not here no more. Yeah, and man told me that he couldn't leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, in my opinion, bro, like I say, top to the bottom. So now with Spurs fans is another problem. Man are soft.
What?
Spurs fans, man, I seen other clubs, man are climbing in stadiums, flying banners in the sky. Bro, my fans want to go there and take pictures of the stadium and go to the
That's like
F1, go to the F1 racetrack and 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 and
that's,
and,
that's
and
you,
F1's
me. Yo.
cold,
I
man.
can't lie, yo. No, no, I don't
That's
know why.
cold.
I think it's your delivery. Sorry, just to cut you off, yo. Man said they're flying banners in the sky. Sorry, that's just
No,
bro,
me.
I can't lie, man. I'm sorry, bro, but I still gotta go and visit the F1 at least once, man.
yeah,
Hey,
but
I'm with
bro,
that, man. I need to roll to that, man. The
you
underground
know
thing,
what I'm
that's
gonna do,
fine, yo.
yeah?
Yeah, go on.
The day that I do that, I need to make sure that there's a show on that same day so I can just come on the show, just open my camera whilst man's in
Yeah,
the F1 thing.
facts,
Because
man.
bro, it's
Let's go,
addicted to
bro.
it's getting ridiculous out here, bro. I'm telling you, man.
Oh no.
It's getting ridiculous. And that's what I'm saying, bro. It goes to the fans, and then after the fans, then we go to the scouting network. Then after the scouting network, we go to the backroom staff. After the backroom staff, bro, you know, in the Spurs, do you know when I knew Spurs were on a joke thing, yeah?
Go on.
From when I went to the training ground, bro, man, I used to go to the training ground. And the
Mm.
food man serving, bro, it's not making sense, bro. Like
Why? What was the food they said? What was
Conte
the
had
food?
to show them man stop eating certain foods, bro.
Ah, you're talking about the diet from the diet
Yeah,
perspective.
bro.
He said stuff like ketchup, no ketchup
Brother,
and stuff,
Okay,
all that
diet
type of
thing.
stuff, yeah.
oh, you man would be surprised the type of this is why certain man are on the pitch getting cramping at all these breads because bro, they're not doing the right things. You flipping we got guys like Basuma doing smart, we're probably doing it the day before game. You know what's so funny about Basuma, bro? Let me even tell you something that's so funny, yeah.
See what even play
I
for them.
think it was like, yeah, bro, it was like in September, bro, yeah. It
Go.
was in September, bro. I've gone, it was my birthday, yeah. This was September. Not this. So this ain't even long ago. This is last month, G. Yeah, but I don't think it's been a while since I've actually been on. But I think I'd been on since that time, but I just
Yes,
forgot.
I think I remember you
Yeah,
telling me this. I think
yeah.
so.
So I've gone Selfridges, bro. Yeah,
Mm,
I see a man pull up in a McLaren or whatever outside. Yeah, and my man's hopped out, and my man's walking perfectly fine. You don't look like there's nothing wrong with him. You know what I'm saying? He looks so happy to be in Selfridges. Yeah. Bro, you see me. Normally, I'm not a BG guy, bro. Man will take a picture with you, bro. The way I just wanted to box this youth, bro, because I'm looking at my man and I'm thinking, brother, like I just looked at the way I'm sure even the way I looked at him, he will never forget who I am, G. Because I looked at this bro, with the look of disgust, bro. I
Why
said,
was
bro,
that look of disgust? What did he
bro,
do?
because man's just out in Selfridges and all
Yo, he
of that.
can't shop. He can't
No, no,
shop.
no, no, no. He can shop, bro. But you can shop when you're not doing smart whip, bro. You understand? Bro, don't be shopping when man caught you doing smart whip, bro. Man don't want to see you in Selfridges. Whilst on the same day that man's team is meant to be playing. Are you alright, bro? What we doing here? Go to the stadium, bro. Man shopping in Selfridges, you're bare smiling and that. You didn't even buy nothing, you joke, man.
Hey, it's just all there for the vibes, man. Just all there for the vibes.
Bro, you see me, I'm
He
not
needs to have
against
it,
this, bro. This is what I'm saying. When man were getting onto Rashford and that, I was against that. I say, let man do what he wants to do.
Right,
But the
do his
reality
thing.
of the situation is this, bruh, you're getting caught doing whip.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not once. It's not once. It's not once, G. I've seen a few things before this, before he initially got caught. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen certain players, yeah. If I was to just be a snitch, there's certain football players I've seen on a night
Seen
out,
certain
bro.
shit. I remember you
And
saying this
and
to me as
I'm
well.
like, this is why you're not performing, bro.
Mm.
But because you're not playing for my team, I don't care.
Yeah. You're not
But
best
when
happy.
you're playing for my team, I flipping care, bro. I care, G. So yeah, man. Like I just had to break down when people who are listening back to this, you might want to take in the whole convo, bro. Because I've just broken down to you so many different things here. And I've done it in a way that involves my viciousness plus my articulate self. You understand? So just yeah, like you get me, just take it in because there's a lot of what's it called? What's the word? There's a word for it. There's a lot of
Mm.
puzzles you have to piece through what I'm saying, and you will piece it by listening. So you just gotta listen to that because bro, I've given a whole ceremony here, bro. Like I gave a whole literal sermon, bro.
Man,
Understand?
Yeah, you be on here. Yo, M. De Niro, there's a reason I bring you on here, fam. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason. Like I don't just
Alright,
bring
go.
you on here for no reason. Like there's a reason for it. You know what I'm saying? As much as you're unfair to me at times for criticizing me for certain shit. I bring you on here for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying?
Come on,
Like
bro.
for them sermons, you already know what it is. Go on, Jez. What were you gonna say?
Now I was saying, man, like pass the end near on that. Oh man,
Bro, bro.
gotta let the people know, man.
Bro, me and Josh should just open up a church for Spurs fans, bro.
Trust
Nah,
Understand?
me,
they don't
man.
deserve.
They
They
don't
don't
deserve
deserve.
it.
They don't deserve
Actually,
no salvation, man. They
do
don't
you know what
deserve.
they deserve? We need to bring them to, you know, them schools back in the day where they used to hit what's it called? The discipline used to be like a slap with a stick and that
Hey,
on a hand
the
and
funny part is,
need
yeah.
that thing.
You know the funny part is, yeah. Back then when I used to live in Germany, this type of journey I actually went to.
Yeah.
Where we was playing footy at the backyard. Yeah, we were playing footy at the backyard, and what's it called? The person that was looking after the kids here, during the time, she wasn't having it. She was not having it. Yeah,
Mhm.
and I remember she got like one of those bamboo sticks here, one of them bamboo sticks here, and ended up just literally all our left hand, boom, just hitting us with that shit. Just because we was all misbehaving and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
that's
man,
good.
trust me now. Nah, trust me, bro.
And
That's
I
what's
see
fair.
you lot in the chat as well. Big up to TJ as well in the chat. I see you, man. It says big up Flawless and Jez. This guy's always on your cases. And De Niro can hold that shit up.
This guy cannot chat to me, bro. This guy has been missing, bro. Do you know how long this guy's been missing for, bro? I ain't seen man turn up on no Mud Brothers chat in a minute. And then the reason why I've not turned up in his chat, but man just likes the lives and that, yeah.
I love
It's
that, man. You
because
still support.
yeah. Do you know why I do that though? Do you know
Go
why I
on,
do
go
that?
ahead.
Because the last time I turned up in this guy's chat, he looked
Yeah.
like he was about to come to the UK and do a serial killer thing, bro. Like when I told you, bro, the way my man looked like he wanted to jump through the camera, bro, to fight me, bro. I said, you know what? Let him have peace in it. I'm just gonna let him have
Okay,
peace.
nice guy, man. You're a
Yeah, bro,
nice
I'm a
guy.
good guy, bro. I had to take
Yeah.
care of my bros, bro. I take care of all of my young bros, bro. Trust me, bro. Take care of my guys, though. And watch that, TJ, bro. I got your back, bro. Always, man. At me.
And
Take care of my guys.
big up to
What's the
what he
problem, man?
says. Just I'll let you answer this. What he says. Have you played like this all season? Because I saw no desire from you, man, to play out from the back. All you man did was long ball terrorist football. Floor's yours, Jez.
Correction there, man. A terrorist actually attacks, so you can't even say that. But you can't even
What?
That's fucking
Shit,
dark,
though.
yo.
you can't
That
even
is
say that.
dark, yo. Jesus Christ,
No,
yo.
no, bro.
That
Mind,
is the
what's that?
truth, fam.
Mind
That
games,
is
bro. Mind
that
games.
is bloody.
But it's so true, bro. It's
No,
actually
I'm
so
just
true.
saying,
That
bro.
is a
Like, if you keep
bar,
it a
yo.
hundred,
Hey,
It's
Jez,
so
that
true.
is the best bar you've ever said in your entire life,
no,
man. I'm telling you.
I'm,
Best bar
I'm just,
ever in life, yo. That is
oh,
So the
ridiculous.
terrorist attacks,
I
Yo,
promise you, like, let's say, like, what we doing here? You guys giving them too much credit. You give them the manager too much credit, man. For the, come on, bro. Like, what we doing, man?
bars.
Yeah, we've been
Bars.
playing like this all season. We've been playing like this all season. I think that's Neko, no?
Yeah, I think it's from M. De Niro side. I think.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's still a bit of an echo there. I'll try and navigate through that, you know.
Nah, it's
But
cool. Go on. I think it's gone. I think it was M. De Niro sorting it out. But go on.
okay,
I'll let you respond to
nah. Yeah, we've been playing like this all season. That's why I don't really watch our games like that. I actually was clout that this week. I didn't watch the game because I didn't even watch any sport. I didn't even watch one game today because I was gone babysitting my niece. So didn't watch any sports, any games. And obviously missed the Tottenham game, but you don't really have to tell me what was going. You don't really have to tell me what has to happen for me to understand what type of game we played today. Um, um. Well, I don't know what to say, to be honest. Like, this is what we do. This is what we do all game. Like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if it's Chelsea, Arsenal, or it's Burnley or Leeds. It doesn't really matter.
He's just asking more so about like the performance, like overall. Like,
Yeah,
obviously you didn't
that was
watch
it.
today, but it's been like you have been saying this, that it's been like this the entire time, despite the results. You wasn't fooled by the good results early on in the season. I hear that.
No. Yeah. Like, this is pretty much what it is, to be honest. Like you said. I'm kind of speechless, more so because I don't know really what to say, to be honest. Like, because when you went through so many times where you have to explain to people why this is happening, why it's that happening, and people do not want to listen. I think it gets to a point where you should start feeling bored. You start feeling bored. You don't know really what you want. You don't really know what to say. And yeah, that's what I kind of feel like. I don't really have a lot to say. Like, to be honest.
No,
This
that's fair. It's just more
all I can say
so-
is that this been going this is nothing new. Anybody who's surprised by what's going on, no, this been Spurs all no, I tell a lie. This is the one lie to tell. This has not been Spurs all season. This has been Spurs since the preseason.
Got it.
So yeah, not really much to say, to be honest. Other than that, to be honest.
No, that's fair. Have you seen anybody like or any group chats or anyone on socials, Spurs fans, not necessarily known, just Spurs fans in general, now turning in particular after this result because of the rivalry you have with Chelsea?
I don't know, because after Monaco, everybody seemed like they wanted their manager on the stick. Then we beat Everton of 2 set pieces and a late goal, and then the next thing I'm getting caught is I'm just reactionary. And so I don't know. Who knows?
Well,
Like, I don't think we beat Man United, but if we beat Man United next week and we play in Copenhagen, which is one of our only winnable games, in my opinion, Copenhagen in this month coming up. If we beat Man United, all of a sudden everybody's gonna say, just give this manager time. So I don't know. Like honestly, now I'm seeing people angry, but how long is this anger gonna really last? I mean, you see with Man United. Man United go 4 games unbeaten, and everybody's the manager all of a sudden, and give it time and shit like that.
Apologize, yo. That's what man heard.
Apologize and shit like that.
Apologize, you know. After today, I'll get to United. Don't worry about that.
Yeah. So
I'm going to.
So
I'm just letting people know in general.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like I'm like I'm at the stage where I don't even want to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know what I mean?
No,
like,
don't give people the benefit of the doubt. Don't do that.
No, I don't want to do this whole thing where they can go and say, you know what, nah, I'm tired of this manager just for then win one game and say, nah, I'm all back in again. I'm believing this guy, but nah, like so for me, no, like I'll be honest, these next few episodes, I'll be honest, there's not really much for me to say, to be honest, no more. Like I gave all my frustrations, all my thoughts very early on. A lot of people wanted not to hear it. No, a lot of people must be feeling it because my team played at home versus one of our rivals and created 0.01 XG both in the first and second half.
Yeah, that's
as a total XG. Like now, tell a lie. I'm very convinced it was so bad. Those football apps, because of how bad they felt for us, they added 0.04 XG onto it. So at the end of the game, it says 0.05 XG. But I watched it even at the very end, in the 90th minute, when it was shown full time on my screen, it was saying 0.01. So I believe people just felt bad. Couldn't believe that you couldn't. No way you could leave that. And I did some digging. I didn't do a lot of digging because I'll be honest, people. Chad, I'm sorry, but I know a lot of people that were in the chat before saying a lot of things to me.
True.
A lot of things. So I'm not doing So you guys don't want to listen. I'm not doing the digging no more. And if you don't like my opinion, the door's elsewhere. You can leave the stream then if you don't like my opinion. It's simple as that. So I did some digging though. That's the only digging that I did. Usually I do more to get into this manager, but I don't because it feels like a waste of prep. People say we have a horrible attack, which I agree. Not horrible. Me personally, I don't think we have a horrible attack. I don't think we have a great attack either. I think we have a. I say we have an above average attack. If you ask me personally, if you have the right manager who would utilize.
My point. I was going to ask you about that. So go on, carry on.
Because I went back. I went back against Chelsea, and specifically Tottenham at home versus Chelsea. And this is the team that created more XG. And I'm not even a stat guy, but this team created way more, which is not even a lot, but created way more versus a Chelsea that just came off a Champions League, by the way, and created way more. And this is the team. Luis Ago, a back four of Ben Davies, Eric Dyer, Alderweireld, Aurier, a midfield three of Højbjerg, Sissoko, and Dombele, and a front three of Son, Bergwijn, and Carlos Vinicius. That team created more than the team today.
Mad. Yeah,
I'll leave it there. Like again, if you wanna still protect the manager because he has a horrible attack, go ahead. If this is what you wanna believe in, you can believe in it. Like, not saying like I still believe in Santa. You know, like you know, I believe still in the Santa Claus. I'm still waiting for my gift. I'm still waiting for my Nintendo Switch 2 Santa. So if you want to believe that our attack is just that bad, where you can't do anything, cool. But like, it is what it is. Like I said, I'm not bringing any more stats, any more numbers, any more facts from previous data that I could bring up to dispel all the myths that people bring. Because I'll be honest, chat, I'm not trying to argue with you guys no more. If you don't like my opinion, keep it stepping. It's as simple as that. Because I don't even have anything more to say about this manager. The managers just keep doing the same thing as I've been saying since preseason. And to all the people that ask how, because I saw somebody, this is kind of funny. Somebody on Twitter listed all our games in his opinion, what type of performances we had. And I was saying in group chat, if I'm the person's being, and you would imagine, a lot of them were like dreadful, a couple of good performances there, dreadful performance in it. And I saw that, and I said, that person's been kind if it was up to me. But
Aye.
again, people don't like I said, man. Like for me, everybody can do the keys, the ha-has. I don't really care, to be honest. Like it's not that deep, man, to me. Like losing to Chelsea today, ironically, is probably the least thing that I really think about. Like honestly, I was thinking more about on my obviously the new Pokemon game came out, Pokemon Legends CA. Shout out to that. I was thinking more about what I'm gonna do once I get on the game because I'm currently playing the game right now as I'm literally talking because this is how
Yeah.
little I'm really care, if I'm being honest.
Mm-hmm. Yo, M. De Niro, what are you saying in regards to not only the criticism of Frank? Where do you, because you were someone who was very skeptical of Thomas Frank before he actually got the job as well. So where do you stand now? You mentioned about the wins. He's 5 wins from 10 in the Premier League, but where do you stand in regards to the performance and your criticism of him?
Bro, I just bro,
I just said, bro, fam.
bro.
Hey
You know
man,
what it
take
is,
your time,
bro.
take your time, man.
I'm not. He completed what I said in it. So
Mhm.
at the end of the day, I said
Yeah,
I'll
bro.
give leeway if you complete it, but I can't lie, bro. It doesn't take away from the performances and that. But like I say, I can hear both sides in it still. Even with like the stats just gave, I even understand it. I'm not even against what just says in it, but I think I'm just on a free roam right now. You know, like GTA, bro, just free roam right now, bro. That's
Yeah,
literally, bro.
you
I'm
just
just
doing your
literally
thing,
just
man.
minding my business right now, bro. That's literally what I'm doing, bro. Because you know, it's like I think the attack that we have, bro. In my opinion, me personally, anyways, is meaty, bro. Like, cause you got guys like Brennan Johnson and that just bare stat padding, but they're flipping dead, bro.
I knew
Like
you
you
was going
see,
to
like
mention that.
from that point where bro like him in this day and age in football can stat pad, yeah, bro, like it's crazy. So that's why, like, when I'm seeing this on paper and I'm like, bro, this guy is so dead. And like, I look at it like, I don't think our attack is as bad if we have certain man that are not injured in the squad, innit? And it's not to say them man are some mad great players, but it's like they just add a bit more in it. When you have like your Cooley's back and then even Madison, you know what I'm saying? It will help in it. I know for a fact that it will help. Like his maybe help his case in it, let's say in it. Because like I say in it, I actually went against you, a lot of people, not just but like the rest of the people, even you, Flawless, when you were saying but at Brentford, like he did, and I was saying, nah, bro, man doesn't care.
Yeah, you
You
did say
understand?
this.
I said I don't care
Can
what
I
he
can I
did.
can I jump in real quick? Because funny that you
Yeah.
mentioned Brentford. Brentford created more an open play against Chelsea than we did today, but by a lot, by the way. With his set piece coach and the worst attack.
Yeah. That's the thing, bro.
I just wanna put it out there.
Mm. I think the only thing that's making me just like just little benefit of the doubt is that, bro, I don't feel like man has like there's no player in the team that I can look at and be like, bro, you are mad creative, bro. Like even Simmons, like Xavi Simmons, that everybody was gassing. I told man about these technical players, bro. I keep telling guys about these guys. This is why when guys are telling me Sancho is better than what's it called, Madueke, yeah, that's all cool and that, bro. That's all cool and that. But really and truly, bro, what is bro? He's not even done. Sancho ain't done nothing, bro. I don't care what anybody says. Oh yeah, at United, he still didn't do nothing. Yeah, he scored 2-2 goals in 2-2 games, bro. That's all good, but it doesn't mean nothing to me, bro. You understand? Because at the end of the day, as a United fan, bro, you think you care that my man led you to get to FA Cup final, bro. You're talking champs, bro. You want champs. You want prems. So like, what happens with now is that when people are cooking Xavi, I'm like, bro, what did you think he was gonna be, Superman, bro? The guy was never gonna come into this team and just transform the whole team, bro. It was
And see,
impossible.
right there, that's right. This is what it is because I speak to a lot of people what the expectation was for Javi coming into the Tottenham team, and these were some people's words saying that they expected him to be a franchise type of player when
Jeez,
he
really?
never been. Yeah, like a player that is that transformative as a player, but
Mm.
then there's not even a single evidence to show that he ever was a type of player.
This
I
is what
think
I'm saying.
I think because I've been you know me, we had ironic this is kind of funny. When he was linked to Chelsea, and I remember talking with Flores about it, saying how you know what this guy reminds me a bit of Joe Felix, where I feel like you can see the ability, You can see the ability, and I still think that he's actually. I think he's actually a good asset.
Yeah.
But the problem is the expectation. A lot of people came in when it comes to Simmons and was like, he's going to be the transformative. He's going to be taking Madison over Madison. And by the way, funny enough, before I'll continue with Simmons, funny that you said Madison. Frank would never like somebody like Madison. I explained it in the summer already why he would never use a player like Madison. Um, doesn't even fit his style of play. So and with the ACL, it even gives him more of a reason not to play Madison next season. If I'm being honest, if even gonna survive, to be honest. But back to the Simmons thing. So I think a lot of people's issue is the expectation. A lot of people thought he was gonna come in, look like Palmer level. Think of the best tens in the world right now.
People were looking for that level, like you said,
That level, yeah,
franchise.
like because you have to think about it. Like Simmons' name has been around for a very long time. If we just talk about from a profile, just from a name perspective only, this is probably the biggest player that we have ever signed, just from a name perspective. Not the best player, but from the name perspective, is probably the biggest player that we have probably bought, in my opinion, at least. And but I've watched the Bundesliga religiously. I think he's a good player, but I don't think he can be the guy. But then in the same time, I also look at it from a situation and think that this manager is not playing towards any of the attacker strength. Last season, we didn't have a good attack. This is the thing that this is the thing that confuses me. Why do people people said we had a shit attack last season and we scored close to 70 goals. We had a shit attack prior to last season and we scored 77. But now we have a shit attack, but we can't even create a single chance in the game now. We went from being able to score 70, then 68 to not even create a single chance.
Yeah, your lack of creativity
This
is
is where
for me, there's many ways to go around that. Oh shit. There's many ways to go around that when it comes to that. Okay, you don't have guys who you can play, and this is the myth about just wants just possession style football and shit like that. No. There's many ways to create chances. Look at across the whole league. Everybody got a way of creating chances. Brentford is playing long ball football. Man City is playing the pep football. Arteta has his style. Everybody got a style of playing football. With Thomas Frank, I always say, okay, you do not have these technical players where you can keep the ball, suffocate teams in the opposition. What do? Set up a mid block, set up a low block, and counter attack and be super direct. But when you look, for example, the Chelsea goal that we conceded up, why is Spence, who on the left is extremely uncomfortable because everybody knows, show him to his right foot because he can't play with his left. Gets to a situation where they put him in the situation where they're trucking him inside. Caicedo wins the ball back, and then there's a mess between Van der Ven, and Javi and all that. And Caicedo is just being mad relentless, just wanting it more. But that all starts because why do you play Van der Ven, Danso, Paulinho, Bentancur, and Spence, and then why is my team not going long straight away? Why is this in the players' mind that we trying to build up from the back? Why? This is why, for example, as much as people don't maybe rate Romero is a big part of that being because he probably considering that we're not even trying to help him at all. He's a big part of even building up, and even you can't do it by himself. Paul can't do it by himself. People ask him, why is Paul always losing the ball? Because he's damn near one of the only two passes in this whole team. And they're both playing at right side of center and right back. Have you realized how nobody's speaking about Kudus these days no more?
Yeah,
very simple.
Yeah. Cucurella did a good job, but Caicedo got over there when he got the ball as well.
But it's not even just against Chelsea. I'm talking about in general.
Oh, yeah. Go on.
In general. Because it's very simple. Frank was relying on the fact that on Kudus' strengths to say, you know what, I'm trying to make Kudus be like Embremo. And everybody has to focus just so anybody else can go like Vista can benefit of that. Of course, I don't think that Kudus is better than Embremo. That's why I wanted Embremo before Kudus. Or we wasn't even linked to Kudus. But the biggest issue with the Tottenham team is, like I always say, teams do not treat Tottenham like Brentford. It doesn't work like that. And the manager doesn't understand it. He still thinks he's at Brentford. We are at Tottenham. teams do not treat us like Brentford. It should be really obvious and simple, but to him, it's not obvious, and this is the problem. This is the problem. That's why I do not want to give this. I think, and I'm being respectful here. I think a lot of people are giving the manager a bailout just because we don't have great attackers, which I agree. We do not have great attackers. But the fact that we had 0.1 XG at half, and he didn't try to address anything about that. I don't know how you can look at the players only. The players have to take accountability 100%. I even tweeted it today. I even said the club has to take even some accountability. This was after Everton. This was after Newcastle, saying how the club is a victim of playing too nice, the nice gimmick. And Daniel was saying it earlier. Soft. Everybody's too soft. Why are we too nice to have a bomb squad? You could have fixed a lot of the issues in the attack by getting rid of Richarlison, who had offers from Italy and Brazil. But the only reason why he didn't go to Italy and Brazil is because he wanted to fight for the World Cup.
Got it.
But my thing is, why should we care?
Yeah, true.
It's not my issue that you playing bad. Perform better or leave the football club. Or you're not gonna play. Same with Johnson. It didn't work out. It didn't work out with Johnson. It is what it is. Cut your losses and let him go. Right there, 2 spots open for the team. You can bring in 2 new attackers. But you don't really want to do it. By the way, people don't rate tell. People love to forget that Frank, and this was reported, Frank told the football club to make sure they buy Tell.
It was his decision.
It was still a decision. He still had a decision whenever or not we should buy Tell, and he said they should sell because he sees the potential in them. So this is an attacker right there. This is an attacker that he wanted. Javi, an attacker that he wanted. Kudus is an attacker that he wanted. You're talking about 3, so we're already talking about 3 attackers right now that he wanted. Bear in mind, people, Brennan Johnson was linked to Brentford when Thomas Frank was at Brentford too. People forget that as well. This was a player that he was already looking at to even bring at Brentford, but he didn't want to move to Brentford. RGJ is a player that Brentford was damn near close to signing until we stepped in last minute to hijack the deal. So it's not like this manager is not familiar to some of these players. So I hate to say it, but I'm gonna be 100% be honest. It's a bailout when people say to me, the only grace they give him this manager is because the attack is not great. Because why is it that his set piece coach can take a worse Brentford attack from last season to this season, and they still can perform? Do people even look at the table? Brentford is not that far away from us point wise.
Yeah.
So I'm just really confused where people's logic is coming from. Is it just like honestly? This is where I ask the question: Is it hope? Is it hope that the manager is? Is it hope that the manager is going to turn around? Because F-Flowers will tell you all about hope. Hope we're not doing this hope thing here. I'm most definitely not going to do the hope thing here. Hope is not going to.
I don't deal with hope. Man. Hope somewhere in your city center is going down on the pole for some change.
Exactly. So for me, anybody, shot whatever. Tell me without hope.
Is it hashtag nope to hope? I remember that.
Hashtag no to hope. Come on.
Nope to hope.
Don't use the word believe or hope. Tell me why you believe this. Tell me why, with factual reasons or any sort of evidence, why this manager can turn it around. Outside playing the bad teams, because we already got people forget as well. To start the season, Tottenham was in the top 10, within the top 10 easiest starts to the season from the fixture difficulty. So the fixtures are not going to get any more easier. The games are not going to go easier.
This month is crazy.
We're playing Copenhagen. We're playing the Man United. We play PSG. We play Arsenal, and we play Fulham. And then after Fulham, in December, we start off playing Newcastle away. So, people, can you please tell me where's Tottenham out of Copenhagen, which I'm not even sure we're going to win next week. Where's Tottenham getting their next win from? You guys want to say Man United? I don't believe so. I've been telling Flo the whole time that I don't believe we're going to lose the Man United game.
For some reason, I think we win that game. I'm not going to lie. But go.
I've been telling you this for some time.
Yeah, you said
it's not hard. I said this. Everybody should be ashamed if they lose. Any team that loses to Tottenham should be ashamed about themselves. They should be ashamed because it's not hard to play against Tottenham. It's not hard. Your midfield will never get dominated because we will always play Palini and Bentancur, and then maybe in a big game we're probably gonna play Sarr or Bergwijn. No, Bergwijn got a concussion, so Bergwijn's not gonna play. It's gonna 100% gonna be Sarr. We not gonna we're not gonna have any sort of feel how we play out of the back, and our attackers do not get a sniff. Our attackers are not great, but they do not even give a sniff. And how can any attack work if they don't even get a sniff? Yes, there will be in isolation. Yes, you can probably criticize players on the individual performance, which I do as well. That's why you don't see me defending any sort of player. I've yet to defend any sort of player today, or in any sort of stream. But based on the evidence, please, anybody explain to me why do you think the manager will turn it around with factual evidence, not I hope or I believe. Please tell me, because I'm very confused.
I hear it. Go on, De Niro. Good. Just follow anything that Jez mentioned there before we move on. Floor is yours. Or anything else you want to get to in regards to Spurs?
I was just saying that, what's it called? Yeah, my thing, bro, is just literally, fam. Only thing I can say is, bro,
Big up,
just
Surfer, man. Every time you joke, man. Hope you're good, Surfer. Big up, man. Sorry, go on, De Niro.
No, I was saying that the only thing I say, the only
Big up,
thing I
Surfer.
can say is just the creative player thing. Apart from that, bro, everything is on my man. You get me, bro? Because at the end of the day, like, I hear it though, like, not having a creative player in the team is a bit long. Because obviously, bro, the creativity is not coming from no other player, bro. Like, I don't see any of them players being able to bring some type of creativity. The two man that could are not even in the squad, innit? And obviously, until they come back anyways, is when man will be able to see certain things in it. But
By the way, sorry that I have to interrupt you, but I want to ask quickly, who do you think? Oh yeah, Surfer. Big up, bro. I
He
have,
said, yes, you
funny
were
part
right,
is,
Frank. That was horrendous. But go on.
I knew, and the funny part is, I told you in November people will start seeing it because we play in the big teams, so people will actually tune into Tottenham games. And I'm talking about rivals. Who do you think? Who do you think is Bournemouth's best creator?
Bournemouth, they
Bournemouth's
got.
best creator.
I need to look at their squad, bro. The man there
Yeah,
are
yeah.
bare.
I need because
But
I'm
I'll
yeah.
be real. I'll be real. Like, there's certain man in their team that are cold, bro. Like, at the end of the
No,
day,
no, don't get
like,
twisted. Don't get
but
twisted. No, they
because you
are.
see
People that
like
are.
Spurs, yeah. Because you see
No,
like
no, no, no,
Spurs,
no, no. I don't disagree, but I
yeah.
just want to ask the question because I'm going because I'm somebody, and Flores knows I've been an advocate of Bournemouth more than even people knew about Bournemouth what they've been doing. I promise you, outside Semenyo, nobody in the Spurs fan base is taking any attacker. I promise you.
And let me ask you, would you?
Oh, I would because I know about the players.
Who would you
But
take out of Spurs? All right, so take Semenyo aside. But sorry I know you, man, this is going elsewhere. Outside of Semenyo, who would you take?
for me, I take Ellie Junior
The
Kupi,
strikers and tens and
Ellie
attacking players.
Ellie
Go
Junior Kupi. He played last season at Lorient. He joined them from their sister club. Alice Scott. He played in the championship for Bristol.
Wait.
In
Bournemouth
the
got a
League
sister
One.
club. Who is it? Who's their sister club?
Lorient
Oh,
FC
yeah.
in France.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and he joined them from the sister club. And you said only midfielders and attackers, right?
No, just attacking players.
Okay,
So
then I keep it attacking. Tens as well.
Nines,
Okay,
tens, wingers, and
okay. Then I won't include I won't include Alex Scott because I think he's more of an A to be honest. I take outside Semenyo. I take Eli Junior Kopi. I'm taking Justin Clover as a backup. These are
Yeah, I
only
was
these are
gonna
the
say
only
Clive as well.
these are the only two attackers I would say I would take as Bournemouth outside Semenyo. And Kupi only has started playing just recently. So even without Kupi, it's been only Semenyo and Kluivert. I think personally that Semenyo is better than Kudus. Me personally, I think he is. But I don't think the gap is that much difference because I've watched it for Ghana. So let's say we have a certain player like that. Okay, even if you want to say Kluivert, which I would actually take as a squad player. Bear in mind, I'm saying squad player. So I'm not even saying he's coming into the starting 11 immediately. So that's why I'm asking the question: who are Bournemouth's creators in the team?
Hey, outside of Semenyo, I just think I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, you watch more than me. I give a lot of credit to their system because I've said this that I don't, from an individual standpoint, I don't rate take away Groupier because I've not watched him like that. But the players who were there previously, I think, and just their team overall, yes, there is some Semenyo. I think is quality. I'm a big fan of Semenyo. Outside of that, I don't think those players go elsewhere in the Premier League and perform to that level.
I agree. I
don't
like,
think you take Kluivert out of there and you put Kluivert at. I can't use.
Let's ask for example because it's between top.
Yes, I don't think he goes to Spurs and performs at that level.
The same
is
level.
The point I'm making, and I don't think that's all on Spurs and Frank and the players around or whoever. Let's say even if you add Kulusevski and Maddison and Kudus with him, I think Areola is extremely disrespected in regards to that Bournemouth team because I say this all the time. Blank out the names. And you say to any football fan, right? You have these 1 to 20. You have these teams to pick from to manage your rate. Bournemouth, like I said, outside Everton, the 3 who came up, most people are taking more players from elsewhere. Even with Fulham, people are going to look at Smith Rowe, the fullback. What's his name? The right back. Is it a right back? No, I'm thinking.
You're talking at Fulham.
Yeah. I always get the right backs with Fulham and Palace mixed up. Munoz and whoever the other one is. Like people are looking at Smith Rowe. People are looking at Anthony Robertson. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Abassi, for example. Sandenberg. So, but yeah.
Exactly. No, because that's why I'm asking the question. And even I can go one further as well with that one as well, because I'm just going through the table right now because it's just interesting when you go around. Brentford is only 4 points behind us. Brentford is only 4 points behind us. And who is the main creator in the team? And who's the main creator in the team? And who are the guys who are creating for Brentford? Because this is the front four for Brentford, at least for the last game. For the last game, it was Thiago, Kevin Schade, Damsgaard, and Otara. Which, by the way, Otara was a Bournemouth region. So who are the creators in that team? Because the fullbacks don't create.
I ain't gonna lie, I have no idea. I'm not even gonna try and bullshit you.
No, it's fair. No, I'm asking the question. I'm asking the question because I'm going around the league. I'm going around the league, and I'm going based on just teams that, in my opinion, even with lack of quality, can still put out good performances.
Yeah, you can still create. Yeah.
You can still put because actually, let's put it for show because, like I said, Brentford created more from open play against Chelsea than we did by a country mark. And I'm just trying to bring their starting 11 from that game up. And I want to just compare the front four from both teams, just to put into consideration. And also put into consideration that they lost not only their manager, which everybody was praising about what he did, what type of job he did, but also lost Vissa and Bremo in the same window. And they haven't even replaced neither of them.
I know that. I think it's Norgard as well.
No, I tell you, and I lost Norgard as well. You are right. But I forget. No, they did replace Mbemo. They replaced him with Otara. So this is the funny part. They didn't even play with a front three. They didn't even play with a creative player. Oh my days. They didn't even play with a creative player in the game. They played Kevin Schade, Thiago as striker, and they played a midfield three of Yarmolenko, Henderson, and Jensen. This was the midfield in attack. Lewis Potter as left back and Kayode as a right back. Lewis Potter is a bit more of an attacking fullback. Kayode, you see, he's a defensive fullback. So in that lineup, who's the creators in this team that I just said that played Chelsea? Who are the creators in that team?
When you write, you write. I'm gonna use this. Don't worry, I'm gonna quote you on this though. But I'm gonna use this. This is a great
expected XG in that game. And again, I'm not an XG guy for the people in the chat. 0.43 to Chelsea's 1.43 to Chelsea's 1.25. This was Brentford playing against. This was Brentford playing against Chelsea at home. Now I go to Tottenham's game. Now I go to Tottenham's game that just played.
This is
Tottenham.
crazy.
They
Yo.
just played.
Tottenham's
They
XG
played,
of 0.05 against Chelsea today is the lowest they
and
have ever recorded in a Premier League game, and it was at home.
we had 3 shots in total today. Not even 3 shots in total today. Not a single big chance created. Our front 3 today was Kodomorani, Kudus, and obviously Javi came on because I'm not even gonna count Bergwall because Bergwall played for like 7 minutes. So Javi, Kodomorani, and Kudus. We had recreated a 0.05 xg to a 2.92 against Chelsea. So to all the people that lied to me, about Thomas Frank sets up a good defense. Where's the defense now? We played 2 bunches of DMs, 4 defenders, and we still couldn't defend against Chelsea, who've been struggling all season. Joe Pedro didn't have a shot on target, I think, for people saying for like a good month or so, a month plus. He had 3 today. But we have a great defense. So from open play, we had 0.05. So the 0.05 came from open play for us. No set piece XG because we didn't get to the set pieces like that. So, and what did I say months ago, Flawless? Set piece goal hype. Create from open play.
Yeah, you said create from open play challenge. Score a goal without a set piece.
Score without a set piece. So people, I'm a simple guy. I'm not a numbers guy, but the numbers are right in front of you. I can probably go against teams that have probably Chelsea have played against who are worse than us and have put in a better performance. Even if Chelsea still slapped these dudes up, I can still go and look at it. I can do that. But people wanna sit here and just want to say, nah, it's just all because we don't have enough creative players. It doesn't matter. You can still have a plan of how you want to attack. I do not understand. This is the biggest thing that annoys me and most, Flawless. People always say, I want the pretty football. Yes, I will keep it 100. I like pretty football. I want the position-based football. I love the football. But I never said that Frank has to be that type of manager. Why can't you not set up in a low block or in a mid block and just be a direct counter-attacking team? I think this suits the team a lot more. Because guess what? You may not get a lot. You got runners. So you may not get as many. You may not get as many possession. You're not gonna get as many shots as you maybe have as your possession team. But guess what? You can at least create 2 to 3 chances maybe in a game just because you sat deep, and you being just by being direct. Which we all say Richarlison loves running around. Why don't we want to utilize Richarlison running around? We all say Johnson can't dribble with the ball. All he does is just go on tuppence. Why are we not putting Johnson in the situation to put the tuppence in?
Just go on tuppence,
Why? Kudus, we all see Kudus is an engine on the wing. Why we not want to utilize Kudus, one of Kudus' better strongest assets? Sarr. We talk about how Sarr is an engine, but he adds goals to the team as well. If you want to do this defensive number 10 and you want to do a flat free, if you want to do a midfield of Sarr, Bentancur, and Palhinha, I'm fine with that. Does it sound good? Hell no. But what would you do if you play a Sarr, Palhinha, and Bentancur midfield?
Yo, that's a defensive transition team. That's what that is. Be defensive.
But we don't even plan on playing from the. We do not want to play in the transition. We want to play from the back with that midfield.
Yeah. Now go direct, man. You got Richarlison who's battering around up there. Yo, let him just go and compete. So again, to the backs.
So again, that's why it leads to the question because I had to look at it. When I look at other teams where even if the results aren't right, you can see with the performances what the team is trying to do. And okay, if it didn't work out and you didn't get the results because of the quality, at least you can still sit there and say this was a respectable performance. People, and Daniel, you can join on this as well. Outside PSG and Man City this season, what has been a respectable performance this season for us?
Yeah.
No, I'm generally asking. What has been a respectable performance?
It's Abdidero's response that's making me laugh.
And I want people to be as truthful as they can be. Not you know what? I'm trying to be kind to you because you know what sometimes people do, they be kind and say, nah, but it wasn't as bad as you said just no. When you watch the game, it was bad. Can anybody tell me? So this is why I'm not buying into this gimmick that we do not have enough creators or good enough creators in this team. Because what would you do if you don't have great creators? Don't ask them to create like that, then like you want to. Make it different. Maybe just go direct and let guys chase after the ball. Is this good football?
Yeah, change the
Absolutely not.
approach.
Is it football that I like? Absolutely not. But I could at least understand it. He's playing football that I do not understand. And the worst thing about it is these are the players that he wants to employ. He gave Bentancur a new contract. If Frank stays, we're gonna buy Paulinho. So forget a midfield. And I've been speaking about Tottenham's registration issues already. Tottenham can't sign any players in January. We have to sell before we even buy. Forget anybody who thinks Tottenham should or we need to buy players. Because I can't wait till January. Sorry to tell you this sad story. We can't even buy players because we have too many players for the registration issue. So players have to be sold. And every Spurs fan should know, Spurs do not sell because they cannot do the hard decisions. So what are we gonna do then? Are we just gonna accept the fact that my manager cannot implement a simple system that can suit the players? You know what the funny part is, for us, and I remember this very, very well. People big argument to get Frank in to replace Ange is because he's adaptable. And I said, being adaptable is a good thing, but it can always backfire all the time. Because being too adaptable gives you too many options, because that means you do not have a specific play style to what you want to stand with. And this is Frank's biggest issue. There's certain things that he has been trying to change, but it still has the same outcome. This is why I said adaptability hype. People praising him that our defense looks more solid than last season. First, I could hire you and our defense looks more solid because you understand the basics. So why is Frank getting applauded for that?
I do understand the basics. That is true. One thing I could make a team do is defend.
But this is the issue. But this is the issue. This is the issue. That's the issue, Flawless. Ange didn't understand the basics when it comes to defending. He didn't. He refused to understand it.
Yeah,
but anybody who understands the basics of defending and how to defend as a unit can have our defense looking better than what it was last season. So I never was getting tapped into the whole logic of, hey, but look at how Tottenham looks under Frank defensively. Look at how well solid they look. That's why I told you, Flores, early on in the season. Do not listen to what even rival fans or Tottenham fans are saying. They're lying to you.
Yeah, true. You did say that. You won me. You did want me. You won me.
It's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. Flores, our last clean sheet in the league. Remember the clean sheet argument?
Yeah, I do remember the clean sheet argument.
Last clean sheet was Everton that we just played last week. Guess the last clean sheet that we had in the Premier League.
Was it? Oh, it was early on. It was like your second or third game in. Or who did you play? You beat someone at your place. Who was it?
It was the last clean sheet that we had was West Ham away.
Damn, was it West Ham?
And this was the 13th of September. In about 11 days, we are 2 months away from having our last clean sheet outside Everton. 2 clean sheets in how many games is that in the league?
Mad.
Again, people, this is what I say. If I go through the evidence and if I go through and compare other teams and I know the evidence because I've watched other teams as well. I don't watch a lot of the Premier League because I think the Premier League is dog shit. But I still sometimes watch because I love watch certain teams. If you tell me these teams have all these amazing creators and Tottenham do not have one single creator, cool. But then change the way the team plays them.
Yeah. You analyze what you have. Control the controllables. Word to Eddie. What are you saying, De Niro, man? You just said a lot.
My bad.
No, it's cool, man. Go off your chest. That's what we're here for, fam. It's cool. You don't have to apologize.
No, I hear it still. It makes sense still. He dissected it still.
Yeah, saying if the dissection was dissected, it was
you even got me thinking, but you got me thinking still. But then I hear it still. I don't think anything he said is wrong, bro. I think it's just one of them ones where I can't lie, this is the first time where I've just been a bit on the fence, bro. I'll be real. But like, but like my on the fence is just probably to do with the fact that she can't be asked anymore. But that's how dark it is. And also I said that this season, I'm just not gonna let too much get to me because like I
Yeah,
say, bro, like I wanna see what happens with
Hold up.
this
Mm.
chairman thing, innit? Let me see what
Yeah.
happens there, innit? If anything, if something don't happen there, the fumes will start to arise, bro. Because yo, I need to start seeing, like I said, bro. I need a man that's got money, bro. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Because man's not a gal, but you get me, but obviously,
Hilarious pause, yo.
but obviously, you get
That
me,
is
bro.
brilliant.
Like we need a
You sound,
chairman that's
you
got
sound
money,
like
man.
you sound like Summer Walker's right now. When she was
Bro,
saying,
yeah.
if you guys don't know, just look at Summer Walker's on Twitter and then explain everything.
I wife for that,
That is
but boom.
brilliant.
But nah, for real, bro. Like
Hey man, man said
it's
you need a provider.
bro. You know what it is? Spurs need a
I take
provider, bro. So,
the.
some little funny boys, but they need a provider, bro. I can't believe, fam. Like, fam, the way put it like this, yeah. It's
Well,
like it's just this. It's like a cycle, bro. It's dark. Like you
mhm,
would think that any team that just won a trophy, bro, that you should just be on the onwards and upwards, bro.
mhm.
You know them ones there. But
Oh, yeah.
like, bro, we're just following the same route as West Ham, bro. I keep telling man, Spurs and West Ham are not dissimilar, bro.
They're
Yeah.
not that far apart.
Nah,
Yeah, yeah,
bro. The only
yeah.
difference is one club is absolutely flipping stinky to the point they're in relegation. And then the other club just manages to survive every year.
Mm,
And this is the thing, bro. Like, yeah, bro, like it's a cycle, bro. Like we'll bring in a manager, guys start twerking. Then the same guys who are twerking at the end of it, yeah, they'll say, "Oh no, I never rated the manager in the first place."
Hey,
Bro, I'm telling you, it's annoying, bro. Cause see me,
hey,
the reason why I can say I'm on the fence is because, bro, no one can't tell me that when this happened, this guy got appointed. You can never come and say M. De Niro said, "Yeah, Thomas Frank,
Nah,
bring me."
you
I
was
told guys, bro.
yeah,
I
you was
warned
very
guys, bro. I
sensitive.
said, bro, you man are
Mm,
getting gassed, but that ain't what man was looking for, bro. This ain't what you read. This Lil Durk made a song called "This Ain't What You Want." Trust me, this ain't what you
come on,
want.
come on.
I told man
Tell
about this, bro.
them.
mm,
Bro, and now, yeah, the reason why I say I want to fit is because I'm on the thing of like, bro, I'm gonna let guys like just do the cooking because
mm,
he knows how to really go in deep and prove the points. You
mm.
understand? You see me, I'm just gonna violate, man. I'm literally just gonna start violating, man, from the top of their head to the sole of their feet, bro. You understand? And that's the problem. So now I'm just like, you
Yeah,
know what? Let me be articulate with it, and then let me go in because you know what it is, bro. Like
go on.
I've seen fans
Mm,
just do the most, and I feel like fans these days, because of social media, they have a part to play in this nonsense, bro. A lot of the times, bro.
I agree.
A lot of the
mm,
times. If this was like 2005, this is all calm, bro. Man can, you know what I'm saying, come on YouTube, talk their talk, and it won't really affect nothing because it's not getting to the players. Because the only way them times you could get to a player was really kind of through newspapers and that. You understand?
facts.
That's
Yeah.
why the newspapers were running. The reason why newspapers will eventually even die out at a certain point once the older generation goes, because brother, man's got sarcasm CTV, man's got football this, football that, football boom, football
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
everywhere,
A lot
bro.
of
Yeah,
outlets. There's a hell of a lot
and
of
and
outlets.
and no one watches normal TV. No one. Most people watch YouTube or Netflix. You
Mm-hmm.
understand? Netflix
It's
or whatever other streaming thing they use. Yeah. So
Yeah, you spot on.
now the voice here is why you're seeing now certain man go on Twitter. You're getting blocked by these footballers, G,
You
because
are.
you know what I'm saying. Because man are seeing what you're saying, bro. You understand? So
Yeah,
now
yeah.
hey,
the point of the matter is why I say fans play a pivotal part is because now, if I'm Tottenham working at Tottenham and I'm one of the higher ups, and I'm seeing man in the thing saying, "No, keep Frank," and he's got a big channel, and everybody on his channel is saying, "Yeah, da, da, da." Bro, you think that man are not thinking? Yes, calm. It's calm. We're good. That's why
Yeah.
Arteta will not leave Arsenal because the
bro, I'm
fans
telling you.
there's a big fan base saying, "No, we rock with Arteta." The minority of man, there's actually a small minority of man that are saying Arteta out. So why would you think them man are just gonna go and sack my man, bro? It works every way. So social media, yeah, plays a big part. Hence why I say the same man talking about this Thomas Frank, like as in what's it called? Yeah, Thomas Frank. Bro, them man are going to the stadiums to take pictures. You understand? They're not there criticizing. They're not doing none of this Ange out. Blah blah blah. I remember that time when that man was singing Ange out. The reason why they ended up singing that is because even that singing they were doing, bro. You understand that they were singing Ange out and this and that, but that don't compare to what the Nottingham Forest man were doing to my man. Did you see
Hey,
what
no,
that man
hey,
don't call it my man, bro?
hey, don't
Brother,
forget, don't forget when Ange had his good period as well, quote unquote good period at the start of his tenure, like quote unquote Frank did. Remember the song that people were singing about him?
bro, it's crazy.
And then they
It's
went from that, and
crazy,
then they went from that to calling him a fat fuck
bro.
and
I'm telling
fat
you.
fuck and that.
I'm
Like, bro,
telling
that's
you,
what I
bro.
say. That's why I always say that, bro. If I'm the players, I'll say fuck the fans too. I keep it 100.
Yeah, bro. I'll
Fuck the
do a
fans,
Granite Xhaka, bro. 100.
bro.
I'll do a
Yeah, it's just
Granite Xhaka, bro.
no. Shaka was showing them the middle finger flows. You be nice.
I
Bro,
remember, yeah, because he did that as well. Because I remember, you
Yeah,
know why? Because it popped up in my memories. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And
yeah,
that it
yeah.
popped up
And
in
then
my memories
and
on
guess
my
what? And guess
socials,
what?
and he did this.
Couple years later, Arsenal fans doing lap dance for Shaka, bro, because he's
this is
performing
what
in
Yeah,
I'm
form again.
classic.
saying, bro.
And I
This is
remember
what I'm
Jason
saying,
Frank up
and I
about it.
agree.
That shit is classic.
Just me,
Go
and
on,
that's
you man,
why I
carry
agree.
on.
That's why I agree with.
Carry
That's
on,
why I
one
agree
second.
with them. They were like, bro. Before I let you go again, that's why I agree with you because like, if I'm a player, why should I give a fuck that these players? Why should I give a fuck that these what the fans say? Because you just gonna go and love me again after a good round of form again.
Brother. That's what I'm saying, bro. It's just, yeah, man. The fans, bro, the Spurs fans have always been like this, bro. They just chat. I
No,
remember, like
they
say,
are.
2010, bro. I will never forget this, bro. 2010 or 2011 at this point, bro. Man's gone to the White Hart Lane. We're playing against Blackpool, bro. I think it was Charlie Adams, bro. Scored like scored the first goal of the game. Them man were out singing Man Stadium for 90 minutes, G, until Jermaine Defoe or somebody got an equalizer. Yeah? Bro, man showing you about these Spurs guys, bro. Like these fans, bro. These fans are not Gara, bro. Not Gara. Like, bro, the real fans, bro, are a minority, bro. And when I say the real fans, I'm not saying they're not real Spurs fans, but what I mean, the fans who just call out the club on what it really is, bro, are minority, sorry. So, bro, like, fam, bro, man can't tell me when guys are coming to me and telling me, yeah, Spurs, what's it called? We're one of the top teams in England, brother. This is not 1952, and even then, bro, man's
Oh,
looked at it,
it's
bro.
not even a flex, bro. It's not even a flex. Look at the teams
Bro,
currently in the. It's not even a flex, bro. People are talking about like,
bro,
it's nothing to be special about, bro.
it's annoying. It's so annoying, bro. And it's like, I think if I really could say what I wanted to say, I would say it, but I know that's a cancellation. So I'm not even gonna
No,
say it.
no, hold on,
You
no,
know
hold on,
what's there, bro.
no,
But
hold on.
man know why, because the graphic of this fan base, bro, it just makes so much
No,
sense,
bro.
bro.
They
It
they
makes so
they
much
just
sense.
there are a lot of things, you know.
Yeah,
There are a lot of things, you know, and like they prove
yeah.
each season they prove the point as well. You know, each season, like, bro, I just couldn't believe it. These guys went from Monaco saying that Frank got no clue. Watch that Everton performance to say give the guy more time. You see, this is what we deal with.
So the-
And then don't get it twisted. If you want to give the guy more time, it's not that I'm sitting here saying you can't give the manager more time. And you gave
mm,
me reason that you gave me reasons why you're not really on him on that, and this is a fair argument. You're not bringing
yeah,
me any sort of emotional reasons to why you believe that it's gonna work out, and you know what else? You don't give me any sort of emotional takes. You're just giving me your honest opinion. But this is the issue with this fan base. There's too many guys who do not keep it real. Oh, I couldn't believe it. The amount of people who was thinking the amount of people that I spoke to who said they thought we was going to win today,
Bro, they're on drugs.
and I'm like, have you watched us? Like, no, generally speaking, have you watched us this season?
It's drugs, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's
Now,
drugs.
don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We don't even beat Chelsea in general. They watched us this season and they thought, nah, we're gonna beat Chelsea today.
It's drugs,
Nah,
bro.
see, this is the type of fans that we deal with, and it is what it is, man. Like, it is what it is. That's why, if anybody thinks this is me angry, this is not me angry, because if I'm watch the Q&A where I was ranting about Ghana and Ketty and shit, that's me angry. This is me just giving you the hard truth this is me just giving you my honest opinion on how I feel. If I sound angry, it's because then I'm irritated by the dumbness that I be seeing on my timeline. You're gonna hurt the German African in me. It's as simple as that. So I don't know. Like I said, man, like Chelsea can get the 3 points. We are terrible, and yeah, man, like there's not really much for me to say, to be honest. Like, I think I said everything that I have to say.
That's fair. That's fair. Hey, big up to everyone in the chat. You lot continue to run up the likes because we're only at 31. What's going on, man? There's just under 60 of you lot in the building. I'm only at 31 likes. Get us up to 50 likes. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Of course, we're mainly talking about Spurs because they was in the big game of the day. But in regards to Manchester United drawing against Nottingham Forest as well.
Those them goals, man. Like obviously, I only saw the two goals that you conceded. Now I only saw the 2 goals that you conceded. Like I said, I didn't watch any sort of game today, bro. Them 2 goals right there. Nah, man, 100 lashes, man. 100 lashes to the whole defense, man. Like, which is the funny part. I did say you was gonna draw to Nottingham Forest for some reason. I did say you're gonna beat Brighton, draw Nottingham Forest, and beat us. So I got 2 results right out of the 3. But I'll be honest. Not only should the defenders who were at fault for the goals be ashamed for themselves, they should be ashamed as well for the guy who was literally 1 win away from cutting his hair.
2 wins, fam. It was 2 wins.
Yeah, 2 wins. Obviously, I was
because to win today and then against then it would have been the 5.
Yeah. So it's like, nah. So for those 2 reasons, nah, man, these guys should be ashamed, man. Because like, it just felt like it's just like. I feel like if you just put effort to it, you can get them. You can deal with those situations. I feel, and obviously, I didn't watch the games. So I don't know what type of game it was. If Nottingham Forest just started really strong in the second half, and United just couldn't react to it fast enough. And I didn't watch the game, but just seeing it, just basing it off the 2 goals that I saw, crazy to me.
Nah, just I hear exactly what you're saying. You mentioned it there. We ain't gonna start with the goals, but I'll start with the goals. The first one, I'm a little bit more lenient on because it was an actual good move. As much as there's points we could do better, it was a good move. The pass from Anderson out to what's the fullback's name who scored? What's his name?
Oh shit! Let me check again.
I forgot his name.
Savona is the came from Juventus.
Anderson's played the ball, great ball out to him. He's put it back to Yates. They got the mismatch at the back stick with Gibbs White and Amad Diallo. As much as I'm disappointed about the goal, I'm much more forgiving of that because it's an actual good team move. However, flip side, second one, you mentioned it there, ball into, and it's not even how we conceded the goal, is when we're 1-0 up after halftime. We're in the position of strength. You can concede early in the second half, it happens, but then manage the game. It's poor game management. The thing you don't do after conceding the first is conceding the second. Hey, big up to Lewis as well, man. You just put Chelsea. I know he was there. Says big up Flawless in the gang and hold. Big up to you, Lewis.
Big up,
man. Big up, man. Actually, one of the very few real ones, man.
Absolutely. Big up.
Lewis is cheeky still.
He's cheeky. But
when I was on the his songs thing, bro. Man, he's like, what, you're a Spurs fan? Bro, man, try to draw me out in front of how many people? I said, brother, bro, man's been that. You get me? Man's been that. He's a cheeky rest, though. He's a cheeky rest, though.
Nah, dude.
I need someone that's press resistant and Lewis in my midfield, but that's a whole different conversation.
Hey,
But yeah,
don't speak about my midfield.
yeah, we don't.
Don't speak
But
about my midfield.
once you concede, once you concede, what's it called? And he said, "Damn, I came to troll and they gave me real love. Now I feel bad. Yeah, hold that, man. Hold that. You know, feel that. You got to kill him with kindness, people. You see this? Kill him with kindness. He didn't know what to do. He didn't look
Hey, Lewis,
at
man,
you.
we've been defeated. We've been defeated already for a very long time, man. just saying, we threw the butterscotch already, man. Like, so big up, man.
He's bamboozled. But once you concede the first goal, you don't concede the second, and it's just game management. And we concede, and I said it in my match reaction. I titled it that. Make sure you go watch that, people, when you can. 3 bad minutes cost us the win there. Eliminate that 3 minutes from the game, from the 48th to the 50th minute, we win the match. And that's where, for the first time, disappointment lies, because I spoke in depth all week long about not only a result, a performance. And I can't remember the last time after a Manchester United game I was genuinely I've been disappointed. I've been disgusted. You know what I'm saying? I've been in depression or despair and for what is going on. But the disappointment goes to show that I believe we could have and should have won the game. But that's not how that's not how football works. And 3 bad minutes has cost us. And it's kind of like, Lee Slim said it about old habits kicking in, and that us not. Yeah, because Sheik was saying on the watch along, don't fold. Because we started off the half bad before we even conceded the equalizer. Don't fold. And in that 5 minutes or 3 minutes, they did. In regards to the manager, the lineup, not really any issue with it. I said go back with the same lineup. Delo shouldn't be starting. Ironic, Delo cost us in the second goal because he didn't get to his man. He didn't react quick enough. Bless me. But I was cool with it. Forest, us from a defensive standpoint, did well. Them from a defensive standpoint, they pretty much did well. The men's, they didn't really create anything in the first half where you go, oh, the Forest attacker should score, or the men's has made an amazing save. And even on the flip side, well, you know that going away to Nottingham Forest under Sean Dyche, you know it's going to be tough. You know they're going to be well organized. You know they're going to be drilled. You know you're not going to create a lot. And that's where you're looking at your attackers to do the business. I mentioned this about Brighton last week. Our attackers won us that game, in particular our trio of Cunha, Mbeumo, Sesko. I am looking at my trio to do that. Cunha was the best out of the lot in the first half. Mbeumo didn't really do much. Sesko didn't really do much. Ahmad didn't really do much. This is all first half. Second half, I've already mentioned it about the way we started. But then once they've gone 2-1 up and we've got back into the game, I'm like, okay, we're a threat here. But where my issue lies, and there's no one in my chat asking for apologies for Amarim. Notice that, people. Had we had won,
what did I say?
Conversation. The different, if Murillo doesn't clear that Ahmad shot off the line late on, if Bruno, where he hit the post, went in. By the way, I thought Bruno and Casemiro were very good in the game overall, people. I thought them two. Pick who you want out of man of the match between those two. I thought they were very good. And they combined for the first goal as well. And Casemiro won the header for the knockdown. I think Bruno was in Bremo who crossed it in for the knockdown, and it got cleared, and then Ahmad ended up scoring. But the difference in the conversation, and that goes to show too much results-based analysis. And that's where the issue lies. And this is why I said after beating Sunderland, after beating Liverpool, after beating Brighton, I am not getting ahead of myself. It's still one game at a time. People were asking for apologies from me. Are you going to apologize to Amrin? I said, next time we drop points, ask me that question. Notice none of them people are here. And I take mental notes. I might not say it, but I take mental notes of it. And it's not just here, it's on other platforms you see me on as well. And where my issue lies, like I said, second half, our attack outside of Ahmad got worse. Casemiro, Bruno, and Ahmad looked the most likely to do something going forward. I don't think Mbeumo was good. I don't think Cunha was good. This is second half, and neither was Sesko. Me and Sai was having this conversation because Sai asked me on the Liverpool Villa watch along. Make sure you go to Sarcasm City TV Extra about where I think Manchester United can finish and why I don't think Manchester United can finish high up the table. We'll go as far as the individual players. That's what it is. The manager's not going to make up for the shortcomings of the players. So if our attack is performing poorly, our manager's not going to change personnel or change anything tactically or do both things to help with that. We played from the start of the game to the end of the game, the full 90 plus added on time, and our attack as a unit wasn't good. And our manager did nothing to change that. That is a problem. Whether, like I said, it's personnel or whether it's tactical or it's both, he did nothing. And I was saying this just before I seen the comments that Sai said and the comments that he said back up what I'm saying. Manager did nothing. And Bremo, Okunyo, and Sesko are out there. Ahmad's out there. One of them will do something. You can't manage like that. How are you managing like I do on pro clubs? How I do on EAFC 26 when we're playing pro clubs? Where I go, hey, you know what? We got talent on the pitch. One of these men is going to score a goal or girls out of a jam. You are at Manchester United Football Club and have a bench. You have Xerxes as an option. You have Maino as an option. As much as I don't rate him, you have Mount as an option. Like, what are we doing here? What? Huh?
Can I ask you a question about the attack? Since you said how would you rate Kunis' performance? Because I just want to kind of get a guess. Because you said
first half he looked the brightest. Second half he was poor. He did nothing. Second half.
So what do you put down to the performance? Obviously, with the manager not maybe changing things, but also did Nottm maybe do something as well to prevent them?
We're just defensively solid. It's different from
what would you expect from John Dyche pretty much?
Yeah. So that's why I'm not even. Yes, my play. That's why those three have been brought in is to deal with this. Same way I praised them for Brighton and them three with the difference. Now go be the difference against Forest, where it's going to be different. Brighton are going to give you a chance to play. Away at Anfield, you're going to have space to play. Sunderland at home, respectfully, you're going to get opportunities. Forest is a whole different scenario. And our front three wasn't high today. That doesn't mean I don't rate them. I've waxed lyrical about quality. Rating Bremo highly. Sesko, slowly but surely proved he's better than I expected him to be. I say that. His overall level, I'm still waiting to see, but I want him to get a run of games. So that's credit to him that I'm sat here saying, give him a run of games. And even today, he had moments where he should have done better. But it was more so we weren't at it as an attacking unit. And defensively there, Sean, no one's going to the City ground and packing up Forest 4-5-6 now. It's not happening under Sean Dyche. It's not happening. If you win, it's going to be 1-0, 2-1, maybe a 3-1 with a late goal.
It's going to be gritty. It's going to be super gritty.
Yeah. It's going to be gritty. And again, offensively, we just didn't do enough. And like I said, this man, and that's the reason why I don't think United can have any consistency or be high up the table, because the manager's never going to make up for the shortcomings of the team. Bear in mind, I don't think the manager is most to blame for our defeat. The draw today. See, it feels like a defeat. I put that more on the players. Defensively, we should have done better inside that 3 minutes, and our attackers should have done better. Because if Mbeumo, Cunha, or Sesko have a great game, they probably create a chance or score a chance, and we win the game. And that's what I'm looking for from my front three. But that should be an addition to the system and the team playing well. But it's individuals. And we have in Mbeumo and Cunha two of the best attackers in the Premier League. So more often than not, they're going to do something. And that's the manager. Because look, the manager even said it here. And I was saying this to Sai hours ago beforehand. Look at this. I think we were gaining momentum in the second half. I didn't want to change the forwards. Ahmad could have done better. Sometimes you just wait for a player who's a bit off his game to change things. Read that.
You pretty much said, I was just hoping that somebody can bail me out here.
There we go. No, nothing tactical. There's nothing. The manager's telling you it here. Also, by the way, nothing tactical. It's not
I don't like how he called out Ahmad there as well. Like, because the whole attack because you're saying the whole attack wasn't necessarily playing well.
Ahmad was our best attacker in the second half.
Exactly. So I don't like when managers call out players by name. Because for exact reasons, because why when there's other guys who didn't perform well. But no, like you said, he basically said, I'm just hoping that you guys just do what you did the last few games and just do it again.
Yeah. And this is my point. And I said this to Sai before even seeing these comments. Because I know I can tell. Like, you have Xerxes, Maino, and like I said, I don't rate him, but you have Mount, you have attacking options on the bench. Do something, but no, you change your centre-back for a centre-back. Why take off Yoro and put on Maz? Why?
No, that
Dogu for that low, I hear it. But yeah, Dogu's going to be more of an outlet on that left-hand side. He'll stretch the pitch and go to the byline. But what?
That's the thing. This one kind of kills me sometimes with managers. That don't get twisted. Sesko, he's been kind of playing better the last few games. And Bremo, he's getting up to form. But if these guys are not performing, take them out. It's okay. Because then it shows you have some sort of idea of how you want to tackle it. But if you're saying, nah, I don't want to change it because I believe in these guys' quality, not only are you saying that it don't matter how bad they play, because their quality, they can always bail me out, but you're also
Yes.
sending a message to all the other players in the team, you're not gonna really play a lot.
Exactly. Which I already knew about Xerxes and Mano. He's just saying it without saying it.
Yes.
Because it's like, if you play well, I'm going to keep you on. And if you're playing bad, I'm going to keep you on because you can bring something out of nothing and change it. Why are you waiting? See that? I don't like the lingo. You're the Manchester United manager. Why are you not being proactive? Sometimes you just wait for a player who's a bit off his game to change it. Why are we waiting?
No.
Why are you waiting? How about be proactive and force a change, force something to happen? Because like I said, personnel-wise or tactical-wise or both, you can do something. You can impact this game. And this is where my issue lies. As much as I don't think he's most at fault, he played his part today. Players defensively, that 3 minutes, woeful. Our attackers, I put this most on them because we had enough of the ball in the right areas to do more. And Bremo Konyasesko, I'm looking at you three. You three are most to blame for why we didn't win today. Not solely, but it's mostly on you. Then the defense, then Amorim. But because Amorim's got so many crimes prior to this, I'm also looking at you more. This ain't a one-off where I go, all right. Sometimes you wait for a like, look at this. Amorim on the substitutions, bringing on more attackers doesn't necessarily mean you'll play better. Dalot had several opportunities to cross, but he was on his weaker foot. Hence the choice of Dorgu. Mazarari at fullback, so we tried to utilize player strengths. We have quality on the bench too, but I think if I stop the game too often, it will break something. You stop the game all the time to make substitutions. You're always, Michael Richards did that thing on Match of the Day where he was showing all the changes and you moved the center, brought on a centre back for a centre back, then moved the right-sided centre back to right wing back. Then you had the left wing back invert and then had another someone else at left wing back and all this type of stuff. I'm telling you, ridiculous. And why are you talking about a left wing back when you have a striker and 2 10s out there? You have a striker and 2 10s out there. Why are we talking about the left wing back from an attacking standpoint? The main focus should be the 2 10s and the striker. Then you could argue the wing backs and one of the midfielders, depending on who's in there. But like we have quality on the bench, but I think if I stop the game too often, it will break something. But you are known for substitutions. Your substitutions are premeditated, centre back for centre back. Telling you people.
And this is the thing, it's just like
ridiculous.
It's funny, like, and as you said, nobody's here asking about Amran today, and how you feel about him, because you did win today. But because obviously, like I said, I didn't watch, so I couldn't speak more about it. But listening to what you're saying, it's repeated patterns, and I always say this about football teams in general. There's a difference between being a good team and just a team in form. United can't just be a team that's currently in form, and once the form is gone, we don't know what we could go back to. What 40 games, and then 38, whatever the stat was, or 40 games and like 38 points, stuff like that. We could go back to that, and that's why I say, and that's why I use a parallel to us. That's why I don't like this narrative all the time about you need the individual brilliance. Yes, you need individual brilliance, but the system should support it as well. Where even if a player who you rate doesn't perform, you know what? I take him off. Somebody off the bench can come in and offer something. Just offer something different, a bit more fresher, a bit more ideas. Give the opposition to think about something else.
And to Timmy, who says Ahmad was having a shit game before we scored and almost won it, though, should he have been subbed too? If you're performing poorly, you're eligible to get subbed. Yes. He scored in the 81st minute, I believe it was. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. So yes, you shouldn't be relying on attackers. I'm not saying they all should have been subbed. What I'm saying is sub somebody. Or, because man missed the start of this, change it up from a tactical perspective. If he kept them out there and changed it up tactically, I go, okay, you are do. My issue is he did nothing. That's where my issue lies. Our attack was terrible the entire game as a unit, and he did nothing to change it. That is a problem. And the reason why that is a problem for me, because the manager doesn't see it as a problem. His solution is, oh, you lot are good, you'll bail me out. So why are you mad? All right, let Jez manage then. Jez can do that. Jez can set up the team and say, you man go ball and make no tactical adjustments and no personnel. That I could do it. M. De Niro can do it. Anyone in the chat can do it. So why are we paying you to manage? Because you're not managing. That is not a manager. If you are relying solely. So if Ahmad would have got taken off, you could have had no complaints. Same way in Bremo, or Cunha, or Sesko. Or if you're going to keep all four of them on, change it tactically. That's what I'm saying. Do something is my point. You are doing nothing to impact the game, and his comments are also telling you the exact same thing. That's what his comments are saying. I'm waiting for a player who's a bit off his game to change it. Everyone's off their game. And that also lies into, why is everyone having a bad game? Why is everyone having a bad game? Why all of our attackers having a bad game? If you want to throw in the low in there. So the 5, or yeah, we'll throw in the 3 up front and the wingers. Like, that's a problem. Change certain, and it's not like you don't have options off the bench. But like I said, and it didn't work because we drew the game. Here we are. Flawless, but you seen Ruben is not trusting Xerxes Mano. Is it wrong for you to expect him to make changes? No, it's never wrong for me to expect him to do the right thing. Just because that's the way someone is doesn't make it okay and make it right. There's a reason this manager has the record he has. It's because of his decision making. But go on.
It's low key. Besides, that's a cop out because he's told that he with the club had to agree on keeping Sersky and Mano in the summer. 2 players who were linked away from the football club. So you had a say in keeping those 2. Why are you not giving them an opportunity? Because why didn't they hear them? Why are you just not letting, Manu, you go on loan, and I'm replacing Sersky with another player that I actually trust him. Don't give the manager an excuse for not playing a player just because he doesn't trust him.
No, this hear the question you asking me, Si. This is how bad this manager's managing. Whereas, hey, expecting him to actually make. Bear in mind, I said even if you would have thrown him out, who I don't rate, at least you're trying to solve the problem. At no point, at any point, for an hour and 30 minutes plus, did this manager try and solve the problem. At all. There was no change. And if we was playing still now, all 8-9 hours later, however long it's been, we'd still be out there with that same system, with the same personnel, with the same tactics, doing the same thing. That's not working. But because we didn't lose the game, people ain't going to talk about this. But let's say we would have lost the game. Say, I don't know, Hudson-Odoi scores late or whoever. People will be talking about this. I look at these things. And I said this. Bear in mind, Si, I said all this to you before seeing his comments. And his comments just back up what I was saying. Hey, whatever, man. Like, it's ridiculous. It is. But overall on the game, like I said, disappointed, yes. But notice how there's no, Flawless, where's your apologies for the manager and a game at a time. But 10 from 12 from this past 4 is exception. It's very, very good. Very, very good. If someone would have said you get 10 from 4, 10 points from a possible 12 with home to Sunderland, away at Liverpool, home to Brighton, away at Forest, I would have said no chance. I would have been like what M. De Niro said, you're on drugs. So props to them for that. But now we need to kick on and it needs to continue. Continue with Spurs away. And then once the international break and so forth and so forth.
Yes. Where's the break again? Because
straight after the last game. What'd you say, M. De Niro?
I was just saying, I said you're on drugs.
Yeah, facts. Like, it is Flawless. My point is every manager has some players they didn't trust, even if we know they're good players. Well, if you don't trust good players, that's a terrible decision on your part.
Sorry, you know what the running part is, because you kind of disproven your own point, because Slot has relied on a player in Chiesa at times this season that had bailed him out, and he doesn't trust him. That's the point. So so I'm saying, Ruben, you may don't trust this player, but literally nothing is working. The players on the pitch do not perform well. Give this dude who can maybe bring an impact to the game a chance.
Yes.
It's as simple as that.
It is. You see what I've realized with Amarim, is that he's another overthinker. And the reason why I say another overthinker is that he's somebody that I can tell that he's an overthinker and he overanalyzes the game in a completely different way to what we do. And when I say a completely different way, it's such a way that like you even look at it and you're just confused yourself. Like you don't even, I don't even think he makes sense of what he does, bro. Because when you listen to what he says, it's always like fearful. It's always something that just doesn't really. It's like, bro, you don't even believe in yourself, blood. Like when you're speaking, bro. So, which means that when you're over analyzing, like how he does, you're overthinking everything. You don't even believe in what you're doing. So, hence why that goes back to the point of what you were saying earlier, flawless. Of, bro, there's no point in sinking on that ship. You may as well do what's best for yourself and leave. Obviously, now, the higher ups are giving him longer. Yeah, the results have been going um a bit better, but I think that's not courtesy of him. It's just courtesy of actually how your team is not as bad as people think it is. You understand? Your team is actually decent. Your defense is decent. The midfield is still got players that mere people keep saying that Casemiro and that lost their legs and whatever. Yeah, he's not the same, but bro, he's still a player that has experience, a player that still knows how to play football. You understand? You can't take away from a man, any man that's always been good at football. Yes, he will have times where he makes mistakes and whatever, but at the end of the day, the quality is always gonna show in some type of way here and there. It may not be all the time, but it's gonna be here and there. The front line, they just all the front line needed was a bit of cohesion. Once they started learning about each other, that's why you're now seeing certain things happening. Because I could tell from even the first game when you had Mbeumo Cunha, now you could see like if these man can manage to work this type of link up thing that's going on, it's gonna be good. And then even Sesko, like one thing I clocked about Sesko is that he with confidence, when he's played with confidence, you can see first touch, the way he even maneuvers the ball, the way he can move the ball, and how quick the 1-2 play and all of that stuff. He actually has that. You understand? He actually does have that. And I actually believe that he's more gifted than Arsenal's Gyökeres, in my
Yeah, I think
opinion.
it's good.
Yeah. But it's like obviously when you're playing in a certain team where the system doesn't even, I don't feel like still the system suits Sesko. I don't feel, but he's working with what is give it to him, innit? But at the end of the day, I just feel like, yeah, the manager just over analyzes, overthinks everything. Like even sometimes when he makes certain subs, it's like, bro, why did you do that? They didn't even need to do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like I don't think this is why what goes back to even like the Spurs thing is like when he came in and then there was a lot of fans that were bare gas like, oh yeah, Amarim. See, this is why I don't get gas because you all these fans were getting gas for him to come in, but brother, he was in flipping Lisbon, bro. You understand? And when people use, I hate when people use the Champions League as an example to back a manager. Bro, Champions League is basically what you play in a group or whatever. You man are playing midweek game, sorry, weekend games before coming into a midweek game. Bro, it's not easy, to just prepare for a team that is in another league in another country and just be like, yeah, it's gonna be a breeze. Bro, it's easier. Sorry, it's harder because at the end of the day, you're preparing for what 19 other Premier League teams and then you're preparing for teams in the Portuguese league. My point of the matter is what I'm saying is that when you go into the champs can go either way. We've seen how teams have gone into certain, got to the semi-finals, and it's like, how did they get there? But the point of the matter, what I'm saying, anyways, is that people were gassing him up based on, oh, man was at Lisbon and he did this and he did that and da. Pedro Porro was banging goals from the halfway line, bro, in Lisbon, bro. Do you understand? So my thing is like, and shout out Marcus Edwards, 30 baller, but like even Marcus Edwards, guys were calling man Lionel Messi, bro, when man was in Sporting Lisbon, bro. Do you understand? So, fam, like what my point of the matter is I'm saying that certain man need to realize that this manager overanalyzes everything. If you go back and even watch some of the games that Lisbon plays, bro, like just better random players in random positions, my brother. Like, but it just worked because the league you're in, certain quality. So now he's at United, you get exposed in these things because now you're coming against teams that are they have structure. You understand? A lot of Premier League teams have structure. You can see their style of play apart from Tottenham. But you know what I'm saying? You can see their style of play and what they're trying to do. Like what Jez said. So, bro, like I just think he just overanalyzes. He's like the Z Tech Pep. The
You
Z
know,
Tech Pep.
it was funny. In Portugal, they called him Mini Joseph. That's the ironic part
That's
about
mad.
it.
Yeah, that's my joke.
Yeah, no, he was really that rated.
Mm.
Oh, sure.
And yeah, like that's where it stems from to the point. And so here the thing is, you can have your favorites and not have your favorites and all of these type of things, but you better get results. That's where I'm at with it. If you are not going to play Xerxes and Mano and other quality and other players, get results. That's what it is. Results, sure, people. If you are getting results and the team is playing well, guess what? That shuts me up. Even if I'm like, you know what? You've left out such and such. We've not seen him in 5-6 weeks. But guess what? We on the road. We've won 4 out of 6. And the game we lost, we was unlucky. And the game we drew, we should have won. Now his results. And this manager has 0. He's in the negative when it comes to those things because of his decision-making prior. As we've seen today. Like I said, nothing to impact the game. Give the job to me. I can do that. What did he do today to impact that game? I can legit put that 11 out there, get to whatever minute it was, take Euro off and put on Maz, and take off Dalot and put on Dogu.
Well, you could have given his assistant literally a piece of paper and tell him, "Yo, do that real quick for me."
As I said, you could have picked someone from the crowd. I said, you had it on the paper. Said, "Hey, do these 2 things during this game. I'm out. I'm going home. I'm going back to Manchester." You just say, "I'm leaving the Midlands." You could have easily done like you're manage. It's like people don't understand the term manager, the term coach.
I generally tweet that don't. This is the issue for us.
Manage. You're supposed to manage the game. You are supposed to coach in the game and identify what problems and try and solve problems. That's where I'm at with it. That's what, hey, we move. To Chow, who says stop overreacting. How am I overreacting? What did I say? That was overreaction.
I don't know.
You might be talking to someone in the chat.
Maybe, I don't know.
Maybe, I'm not sure. I'm just jacking. Sometimes when you can't win, you mustn't lose. Today I had a feeling that we wouldn't lose, and that's a good feeling. See, this is why I don't pay attention to this guy's press conferences.
Yeah. I don't know what he's saying.
We're not playing it. If it was away at Real Madrid, I'd hear this. This was the first leg in a quarterfinal against Real Madrid. Away at the Bernabeu, I'd be like, makes sense.
This reminds me. This quote right here. You know funny part about it? That quote reminds me of that quote right there reminds me of Frank justifying conceding 23 shots against Monaco. Who friendship, by the way, the only team in the Champions League only team that we considered more shots to against after Monaco was Bayern Munich when they won the Champions League, and you saw the ballers that they had. We considered 23 shots, and Thomas Frank, after the game, used the Villa game as an example that we only conceded 8 shots and we lost 2-1. He used a loss to justify why it was fine that we conceded 23 shots to Monaco because we drew the game. Like, you see what manager said.
And before you carry on to Chow, who just joined as well, M. De Niro, when he was talking about Amorim, is not a Manchester United fan. He's a Tottenham Hotspur fan. Sorry, go on, as you were.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I hate when managers.
Why not call this out when he's looked? M. De Niro's not a United fan, so why would he call it out? Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
Carry on, just.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, I find it weird when managers do this, trying to say, like, so you're saying you're just happy that you didn't go for the win then? That's what you basically also implying.
We mustn't lose. Forest away, people. A Forest that have been granted is not on the dice have been struggling. This ain't what?
No Barcelona, no PSG, no
this ain't Barcelona away. We had to Park the Prince. I don't even know if they still play there, but you don't understand my overall point. What are we doing out here? Like we was at the San Siro. Must say like, all right, and let's get out of here with the draw.
Exactly. You can get overwhelmed by the atmosphere. Just for the atmosphere alone.
Joking. If you see the first Forest goal, it's a gamble. I want Ahmad playing in that position, but he's not the best one to defend crosses. I think we are better to press high. if you have more guys in front to control the game. That I agree with in regards to it. That's why I'm not super critical of us conceding the first goal. It's just a mismatch at the back stick. I hear it.
Yeah.
I get it. And to Spoobs, this is actual smart. Whether it was him or the team, I think it was Amrim. I'll give him credit for this slightly, even though I don't give credit for putting out fires that you started. Flawless, are we hitting the ball long? Because are we hitting the ball long a lot because we struggle to progress it through the midfield? Yes, and I'm all for it. I've been saying this. Our striker is
My
Luka
manager had the
Doncic.
logic.
He's probably more athletic than Luka Doncic. He's 6'6",
Yeah.
great leap. Kick the ball long to him. And let Mbeumo and Cunha win the flicker, or if we're contesting the second balls that drop. So whether that's Bruno or Casemiro or Ahmad or Delo, I'm cool with that. I have no issue with the long balls because here's the thing: when you keep kicking the ball long, teams drop off. And then when teams drop off, you know what makes it easy to do? Play out from the back. Because they think, all right, let's surround the centre back is going to stand on Sesko. The other centre back's going to cover. The two midfielders are going to drop with Mbeumo and Cunha. So now you've got more space to play out from the back because we don't have the players to play. Jez was talking about it with Spurs about utilizing what you have. We don't have the players to play out from the back when someone's pressing high. Kick the ball long. Villa, who do, we watched struggle today against Liverpool. And Aston Villa actually have the players to do that, and they struggled. We don't have Villa's players in regards to playing out from the back. Right? We don't have our Onana and Kamara in our midfield, people. We don't. So, therefore, kick the ball long. And even if you lose it, it's in the opposition half. And we've been doing that, and we've been better because of it. But why is it taking us nearly a year?
Nearly a whole year.
Out?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, why is it taking us a year? Nah, Chow, you answer my question. Who was overreacting? That's what I want to know. And big up Gunner for the raid as well. Let me say that. Shout out Gunner for the raid. Shout out Gunner for the raid. Don't worry, Chat Flawless is just pissed because he dropped 5 points today. We actually gained a point, Manchester United. So, yeah, hold that, fam. Hold that.
Yeah, man. Get that quick mark.
Get out right, Dunsey. Yeah, get out right. Hey, big up Sammy as well. Big up Sammy. So that's where I'm at with it. And that's why, again, this manager, I said during the run, my overall opinion hasn't changed on him and on the team. I give him credit for those 3 wins because he played his part, yes. And I'm fair with I'll give criticism where I think criticism is just, and I give praise where I think praise is just. And if you are good over a long period of time, when you do play bad, I'm going to be less harsh with my criticism because you have money in the bank. Same way, if you're bad over a long period of time, it's going to be credit. Oh, you're talking to someone in the chat. Fairs Chow. Yes, I do think we get a result against Spurs. What was I going to say? If someone's bad over a long period of time, when they're good, I'm like, all right, cool. You played well 1 in 10 times. You think I'm going to jump up and down about it? But yeah, we move. Look at this side. Did him say Spurs instead of Villa? He said that. You don't know what it is. It's because Spurs had played just the game before, and then we was watching Liverpool Aston Villa.
I do apologize to you that you have to watch that.
Yeah, it was bad, man. It wasn't just you. Chelsea as much as fault.
Oh yeah, no. This is probably the frustrating part about it because I even tweeted about it. I don't rate Chelsea, but one, they have our number all the time, and two, this manager is just a disgrace as top of that. So we just have to hold that, to be honest. Like you see what Lavia, this is gonna piss off MD. I know it's gonna piss him off. Did you see what Lavia tweet did, man? Like on it, Lavia did, man. The dude that has no ACL.
Nah.
So he posted obviously about the win. You already know. And then somebody some Chelsea fan in the comments said something about training ground today. It was a nice session in the training ground. And then Lavia replies in the comments to that person, saying stuff like, "You'll give me 1 second," and then how on Instagram on photos where you can change the location. He changed the location to training ground.
Tottenham Hotspur.
Levies.
Tottenham Hotspur. A bread that hasn't played football for how many days just dunking on us. Tottenham Hotspur.
Speak. It is. But you lot, run up the likes. Hit the subscribe button. Shout out to Gunner for the raid every single time, man. Shout out to Gunner for the raid. every single time. You lot make sure you subscribe to Lee Gunner as well, man. And Tim and Expressions having that conversation yesterday on his live stream was, yo, that man were dropping gems, man, for real. Shout out to Expressions every single time and big up Gunner every single time as well. Run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. We are going to close out, people, but I'm going to run a solo Q&A after this, people. So I'll be getting to the chat more so. I will be. Them Dinero, anything you want to add before we close out, fam?
Yeah, man. But big up, bro. It's good to be back. You get me, fam? And yeah,
What's up?
man. Come on, bro. And man just dropped some music in it, so check that, man.
Oh shit, where can you find it? We ain't just gonna casually skip by that. What?
Do you know what it is? Man's
music
promo
video?
is actually so bad, bro. It's actually poor, fam.
Yo, go on.
Yeah,
fam, we need to get on that.
It's on the
music,
channel still. It's on the channel
It's on
still.
the channel.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
It's on the channel. Like, let me put that in the chat still. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what we doing out here, man. You
Yeah,
just
people go there and subscribe and
you didn't let man know, you know. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, the promo has been poor still.
Yo, fam, I'll post that up. Is it Risk Takers, yeah? Is this the one? Risk Takers. All right, cool. I'm gonna drop this in the chat right now. We drop that like on there on that. You already know. I'm gonna drop that. So go check out M Dinero's new tune, people. Go check that out still. I'm gonna listen to that later on tonight as well. Risk Takers, people. I wish my manager would actually take note of that. Fucking for real.
Come on, man. Come on.
No, that's right.
It's a game we mustn't lose. Nottingham fucking Forest away, respectfully. Nottingham Forest, you know. We moved. Jazz, anything you want to add, fam?
Now people, you already know man. Obviously, like, subscribe over here. Next week, hopefully it's gonna be on the 4th, if not on the 5th. So Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm gonna probably go live playing Football Manager, the new one. So yeah, like just make sure to follow my Twitch, and yeah, I should be live either on Tuesday or Wednesday next week, playing Football Manager. And yeah, I still don't have an idea of what save I'm gonna do, but if it comes down to it, I'll let the chat decide which team I'm gonna do. So yeah, man, just make sure you tune in.
Come on.
Spoiler alert, I'm not doing spoiler alert, I'm not doing Tottenham. Nah. This is no, I'm not doing it.
Twitch is underneath in the description anyway, people. And same way M Dinero's not only is to do single, his channel's there, people. So you know what I'm saying? Jez's Twitch underneath in the description. M Dinero's channel there. I need to add M Dinero's channel underneath in the description, so I'm gonna do that as well, people. So yeah, right there, my Risk Takers and Jez's Twitch as well. You shooting a video for this one, fam, or just a single? You just put it out.
I'm definitely shooting a video. I'm even shooting it tomorrow, bro.
Oh shit! Okay, man. Yeah. Fire. How quick you looking to get the video out?
Bro, probably by next week or the week after.
All right, cool.
So, yeah, man. Try to be as quick as possible, but you know me, bro.
Nah, man, we'll promo that 100%.
Yeah,
just
come
keep
on, bro.
message just in case I miss it. You feel me?
Handle, bro. You already know what's going on.
Just in case I miss it. But actually, before we let you both go, scoreline predictions: Jazz, Tottenham, Copenhagen.
I have no clue, I'll be honest.
What you saying, them Dinero, Tottenham, Copenhagen?
0-0.
0-0. And then we face each other. Tottenham, Manchester United next week Saturday, early kickoff.
1-0 United.
2-1 United.
Damn. Mad thing.
Yeah, man.
First, that actually, you know what? I know you lot are saying that genuinely, so that gives me much confidence going into the game. I'm not gonna lie.
I honestly, bro, like, leave everybody in London in the United team if they can't beat us. I'll keep it 100.
I do. You know what? Even if we're not do that, pretty much bar a few anyway, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
I heard that.
Well, people, we are gonna close out. We're gonna redirect straight to the solo sports Q&A. So before you leave here, hit the like button and subscribe. Then when you get over there, hit the like button over there, subscribe, and then get your questions in as well, people. Probably go live. Stay live for about an hour, people. Yardman show, I'll leave it do. Probably Monday, I'll do the Yardman show, people. So big up, love to everyone that's locked in. This has been the Manchester United Tottenham Hotspur podcast, Mandem United pod meets Talking That Tottenham Talk pod, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you lot in a couple of minutes. Big up.
Big up.
Big up.